don't care about any of this. Sorry, I had to get my video on. Whoops! So good morning, everybody. Glad to be with you to start the day. Everyone have a good day yesterday? Did you guys have a good day?
Yeah. How about you?
I mean, nothing crazy, but yeah, I guess it was okay.
It was nice. Like, we were done with dinner by like 10 after 6. Like, we had eaten dinner. The dog had eaten dinner and gone out. I was like, what do we do the rest of the night? This is amazing.
Yeah, I pretty much had a normal night. We had a nice early dinner, and I like that. Because we don't always eat early dinners, and I am not a fan of the 8 o'clock dinner.
We always eat like in the 5 to 6 hours.
That is where I ideally would like to eat dinner.
Yeah.
And I realize life doesn't always let that happen.
Yeah.
But just me personally, it's not a problem. I'm not mad. I'm just saying,
right.
I've never been a fan of, let's eat dinner. It's 8 o'clock. Like, no, that's when we snack. We're supposed to have already eaten dinner.
Yeah, we had a little sneak. I had some goldfish crackers last night.
We had boneless, skinless barbecue chicken breasts yesterday with, she made sweet potatoes for her and her daughter, and I had, what I think is very underrated, canned potatoes.
Oh, you mean like the new potatoes? Like the little
the
white
ones?
Yeah, those are good.
Butter and parsley, them sons of bees.
Yeah.
Oh, underrated side dish. I'm not saying it's my favorite. I'm just saying it's overrated.
I made chicken and dumplings.
I like chicken. I would pass on the dumpling.
Why? Wait,
I'm not a fan of dumplings.
Bread. They're basically bread. They're biscuit dough.
I don't like biscuits. I think biscuits are weird. Not a fan of biscuits.
Jake, what are we going to do with this? Seriously.
I don't know.
Do you like biscuits, Jake?
I like them. I'm not the biggest fan.
Yeah.
Do you like dumplings, though? Because it's different.
I do not like dumplings.
I don't know. I don't know if I've really had one.
Oh, my Lord.
You're not missing nothing.
I have the best recipe.
Chicken, great.
Oh, yeah. I know I have the best recipe. It's actually called Poor Man's Chicken and Dumplings. It's like super cheap to make, but it's so good. So good.
You know, like chicken pot pies, I would just pull out the chicken and leave the rest.
You savage.
I'd be mad because I'm like, little chunks of chicken. Like, we put like a real chicken in here.
That's why I use rotisserie chicken when I make
chicken pot pie. The whole pie should be full of chicken.
Not the whole pie, because that's gross. I almost threw up last night, actually, because I got a little piece of, like, off chicken gristle. Which was my own fault, because I'm the one who chopped up the chicken and put it in the soup, so.
I get it. Chicken will make you nervous sometimes.
Yes.
Although I love chicken more than most meats.
Oh, no, I agree. And rotisserie chicken is so good.
Well, I agree with Christian. I don't like biscuits either. They're usually too doughy.
Oh, I love
Not a biscuit fan. I'll have rolls. Love rolls. Not a fan of, can't do the biscuit. Just can't do it. So anyway, thank you so much to the people that texted, knew about the movie Iron Eagle at the end of the last hour. Someone texted, I'm going down, Chappie. I do remember Iron Eagle, and I believe the part 2, the sequel. Yes, when they worked with the Russians. Great. Oh, God. Who in the morning show would be Chappie, and who would be Doug Masters? Man. I mean, Doug Masters was a teenager, so Jake would have to be Doug Masters.
Yeah, you're the youngest.
So he'd have to be Doug Masters. You guys know the story of Iron Eagle?
Nope.
Oh, it's the greatest movie of all time. It's based on a true story. That's not true. This kid's dad gets shot down in the Middle East. They never really tell you the country. This is an 80s movie.
Well, then how do you... Oh, okay. So just somewhere in the Middle East.
Yeah,
not specific.
Like the movie really didn't be like, it's this country. It was just like, he was shot down somewhere in the Middle East. And he was captured, and he was scheduled to die. And Doug Masters was at the Air Force Base yelling like, you gotta save my dad. You gotta save my dad. Which
naturally.
Don't blame him.
Right.
And somehow this air base could speak on behalf of the government and was saying, can't do it. It's too risky. Can't do it. So Doug Masters, a teenager in high school, decided with his friends from high school that they were going to divulge a plan
I know what you're talking
about
now.
To steal 2 F-16s.
Yep.
Fly to the Middle East. Land, rescue his father, and leave.
It's almost as believable as that 80s movie where they science students steal a spaceship. They go to outer space.
Such a good movie, though. Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
So he gets an old Air Force pilot who was Chappie, awesome guy. Louis Gossett Jr. played him, by the way. And he convinced him to help him and his kids. The teenage kids were able to break into the military base with the cunning use of firecrackers, and they were able to steal all the computer stuff, and they knew how to do it.
Yeah.
Where he had to go, where he had to land. And Chappie, who was a retired pilot, and Doug Masters, who had only flied propeller planes, learned how to fly an F-16 in a week. And they refueled
Oh, wow.
and flew to the Middle East and saved his dad and flew out of there. And then at the end, the president of that country got in a plane to kill Doug Masters.
Oh, we're going
He didn't
after
use
the
his
team.
army. He did it himself. And Doug Masters shot him down and killed him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doug was kind of a savage.
Very believable. And Doug Masters had a tape player he would put on his thigh, and he could only fly well when he played his music. If his music wasn't playing, he couldn't fly well.
What was his music? Like, what
It
did
was
he
like a
listen
mix.
to?
But like,
Mixtape. Okay.
yeah, it was like a mix. But in the main scene, he was listening to Queen One Vision. I don't think we have that, or I'd play it. But it was a good movie. It was
All right.
one of the most realistic movies ever.
So you think he's Doug Masters?
He'd have to be.
Okay. And who was Chappie?
That was the older retired pilot
Oh, okay.
who went with him.
Well,
He
then
got
be
shot
you,
down.
then.
The real pilot got shot down. The kid, who'd only been flying F-16s for a day, did
Yeah.
not.
I'm gonna have to
If
try.
I'm
and
Chappie, I'm a little embarrassed.
might have to check this movie out tonight.
I'd be like, Chappie, you've done this your whole life. This kid just, come on, Chappie. Anyway, it's fantastic. You guys haven't seen the movie yet. It's got to be on some streaming service. You know what I mean?
I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Yeah.
So you can find it somewhere, watch it, and you'd be very impressed. Biscuits are not weird, Christian. You're just a weird eater.
See?
Picky. I would say picky. Weird would be if I ate with my feet. Christian, Lauren, Jake, favorite scary movies? Go. I believe we asked this a million times. Mine's Strangers because it could happen. I don't get scared by the dream guy with knives because that can't happen. The movie The Strangers could happen in real life. So that one is the worst scary movie for me. That was awful. And I've never looked at a potato sack the same.
I don't like scary movies.
I think Jake even answered this.
I did.
Killer Clowns?
Yep, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
From Outer Space, I remembered.
I'm trying to think. I guess, like back in my day, the only one that I remember kind of liking maybe was Blair Witch, or like I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Blair Witch had a cult following for a second.
For a second.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's 7:13. Damn it. It's Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer, Q92. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rage Room, when your friend has no kids, husband, lives with her parents, but says she's a life coach and posts videos of how others can improve their lives, Rage Room. That is fantastic.
Listen, it's fine if you've got no kids, no husband, and you live with your parents. But to say that you can help others live their best life when you have zero experience.
Listen, the only thing I would take umbrage with, good word there, is, is still living with your parents. No, if you don't have kids, you don't have to have kids to be successful. You don't have to have a husband or wife to be.
Right.
But I'm assuming.
You do need to be independent, though, to speak on how to.
If your age starts with a 3 and you're still living with mommy, you should probably reassess a few things.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're ridiculously smart and have been stashing money away this entire time.
Well, that would be really smart. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that. But I don't, how old is this friend who, no kids, no. If you text me 23. I mean, come on, that's fine.
Yeah, but still.
If you text me 31.
How can you be a life coach at 23 when you haven't had any life experience?
Yeah, well, touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Jake, you'd be a good life coach.
Would I? At age 24?
At age 24, I think you've learned a lot. You've moved out, had to move back in.
Yeah, he's gone to the school hard knocks.
You have a job. You've started an own side business you're trying to get off the ground.
Yeah.
You're in a long-distance relationship that includes trust, travel.
What's your mantra?
I don't.
He doesn't know what that means.
Okay. What's your slogan, Jake, for life?
I don't know. Just ride the wave. That's my slogan for life.
Ride the wave.
Yeah,
ride the wave.
Yeah, just ride the wave.
Because on your electric surfboard.
Yeah.
I remembered.
That came as a foam kickboard.
It came as a foam kickboard you ordered from China on Instagram at night.
For $300.
You know what else? I had a friend who used to, and he would admit this, he would get drunk at night and order concert tickets and then ask girls to go to the concert with him. Random girls like he'd see at bars or
I need
online.
to hook him up with my sister.
He's married now.
Oh, dang it.
He's married
My
now.
sister does that. She'll text me really late. She'll be like, which concert do you want to go to next? I'm like, stop. How much have you had to drink? Because we're going to be sitting front row.
He wouldn't be about a friend. He'd be about, I'm going to take a girl to this. That's what he would do. It'd be for a date.
Yeah.
But he'd buy him drunk and he'd have tickets to like all these concerts, and he wouldn't necessarily have anyone to go with. He would tell me about it. It was frustrating to him. He's happily married now. Everything's fine.
I'm glad. Hopefully he takes
But I
her to
remember that.
shows.
That stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, but you're buying just concert tickets? I was like, did you ask someone? No.
I'll find somebody to
Like,
go
so
with
you're,
me.
You're buying them and drunk, and then you're like, well, I'm going to find a girl and we're going to go to the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Text message, Jake is a secret serial killer.
He is not, I assure you.
No! Oh, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
He's
or would
literally,
he?
no, he wouldn't. He's literally the nicest kid you'll ever, no, I can't say kid. You are the nicest kid that I've ever met. I have to say that because technically I could be your mom.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, I could easily be your mom. I would have had you when I was 18, but still, it happens.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes for great senior pick. Text message. I had a girl that was interested in me tell me her and her ex are still talking. And if he wants to get back together, she's going to leave me. I definitely ran away from that one. Wow. I appreciate the honesty, but what in the F? Hey, this is great. No, but if my ex wants me back, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Now let's go get a bite to eat. Wait, no.
Oh, bye, Felicia.
We are no longer going to Cracker Barrel. There's no way I'm taking you to Cracker Barrel now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, that is I'm still trying to process everything you just told me. Got 12 guns spread out in every room, even the bathroom, and a doormat that says heavily armed, easily pissed. It's a deterrent.
Okay, but are you being followed by somebody? Are they?
You are ready to go, sir.
Are they looking for you?
Yeah, you are a huge drug dealer. Like you are one of the main ones.
No, I just like see him like in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and he hears something, and all of a sudden he's like reaching down into the magazine rack and pulling out a gun.
I'd like to thank Scarface for checking in. My daughter has a pit bull mastiff dog. No one enters.
Yeah.
I got an AR-15 and a Rottweiler. Both of the Rottweiler. That's another one. Let me see. 3 labs. One has the deepest, loudest bark. Will scare absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
My sister keeps an axe in her car for safety. Again, with the old school weaponry.
You know what? I'm okay with the axe in the car though, because that could actually help you in a multitude of other situations, like in an accident situation. It could.
If I'm going on a date with a girl, I get in the car and there's an axe. I'm probably done.
You're like, well, it's been real.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you have an axe.
I'll text you. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Were they out of pepper spray? Hello there. That was me being Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. If you guys know it, you know it.
Cool.
Morning, everybody. Let me switch over to comments. We're just spending a few minutes here while a song plays for the people that are, up this morning, watching us on Facebook, YouTube, or X with Jake's awesome spooky background that he made for us.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope your Tuesday's treating you all right. Using my C4 again. That's how you get through the show, everybody. C4.
It's true. He drinks one every morning.
Shauna. Shauna, hope you have a great day. You too, Shauna. You too. Hope the boy. Now, is he playing this week or what? Is he back? Melissa, good morning to you. Good morning, Candy Shantz. Great name.
I know. She comes. I think she watches almost every day. We appreciate you, Candy.
This is Friday. Enjoy your days off. I always wondered if it'd be fun to have one of those jobs where you have like random days during the week off. Like some people have, like you're off on a Tuesday and Wednesday or a Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. Would it be fun? Would I hate it?
I used to like it. I used to like way back before kids. I used to listen to this. This is so amazing. I used to work 10-hour days, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and it was so awesome. I'd be off Wednesday and all weekends.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
I have no idea how I got so lucky, but like I did that for 2 or 3 years, and it was fabulous.
I would take that in a heartbeat. You wouldn't even have to question it. Like,
Yeah.
Yep. 3 10s. Let's go.
4 10s. It was 4
10s,
for 40 hours a
but
week. I worked
3
full
days
time.
off.
3 days off. 4 10s.
Yep. Because what is it? 7 to 7?
I think it was
7?
8 to 8.
8 to 8.
Well, no, it was 8 to, because it was only 10s. It wasn't 12s.
Oh, good. Well, I'm glad he's feeling better. Hopefully he gets back out there soon. Hopefully, especially for the rivalry game next week. I'm not saying this week's not important, but we all know Alliance-Marlington, huge rivalry game. Next week is rivalry week.
I know.
The last week of high school football, that's insane to me.
I know.
So here we are, like middle of October, and the regular football season is almost over. Wow.
Well, and then we start playoffs. But doesn't everybody make the first round of playoffs?
No.
No?
No. The first 16 seeds in every region.
Okay, I knew it was a lot.
Yeah,
so
it's a lot.
almost everybody.
It's a lot.
Unless you're kind of a real stinker dinker of a team.
Oh, yeah.
Probably going to be done.
Yeah. Yes, we weren't one of the top 16. No, you weren't. Oh. Hey, we just want to pop in and say hello to you guys. We'll pop over again probably in the 8 o'clock hour, at the beginning of the 8 o'clock hour. Appreciate you guys for listening or watching or streaming, anything.
And we love it when you guys comment and interact with
Yes.
the show.
So good morning. We'll be back. God love you. Seven 7:22 right here on today's hit music Q92. See, now you hear the difference? Our headphones are doing that weird thing again. I gotta crank them.
Yeah. Oh, and my mic is like very
But
loud.
my mic sounds low.
It
This
did.
is stuff you don't care about, people, but like
No, like we
things are
checked
going
in.
very weird.
We checked in with just our live streamers while the last song was playing, and as soon as we went back to like turn that off, we like got our eardrums blown out through our headphones. So that was fun.
Oh man, good morning. All right, Jake, how was your day yesterday?
It was good.
What'd you do? Anything fun?
No, not really. I just went home. Oh, I did go to the Halloween store again.
Oh,
For
are
the
you
ninth time.
scouting?
Yeah, I was scouting. I didn't get anything though.
Man, I wonder if you're playing us right now.
No,
I
I'm
think
not.
he
I
is.
promise I'm not. No, I have an idea. I'm gonna probably stick with my idea. I'm gonna have to shop at Goodwill or Amazon because they don't make it and it's not complex.
I'm just telling you,
but-
if we find out that you've like betrayed us and you're doing a costume like with one of the other show hosts on another day part,
Keller asked me to
you're in big trouble.
He asked you what?
to do it with him. I told him no.
Well, no, that wouldn't mean it wouldn't be a real championship. You know
That's
what I
what
mean?
I said. Yeah, I said it wouldn't be a real win for me.
Yeah, and he could always hold it over you. You know what I mean? Like, listen, we won that. You didn't win that. I'm just saying that'd be tough. Oh man, I have a question.
Yeah.
This is not a fight at my house, but it's been a discussion of different opinions.
Okay.
My son is 6 months, just turned 6 months, half a year. I'm not allowed to say half a year because she yells at me when I say half a year.
Well, it sounds dumb. 6 months.
She just doesn't like to imagine that it's been half a year on. Like, it's been a half a year.
I know, but
It's 6
that's
months.
harsh.
I also am not a fan of people saying months after a year. He's 18 months. Stop it. He's a year.
You can do it until 24 months.
He's 470 months. Like, come on.
You can do. I believe you can do it until they're 2.
I don't know if she was joking, but she was talking about taking Jimmy trick or treat. And I'm like, no, we will not. We can't take him trick or treat.
You can put him in the stroller.
A, he can't eat candy.
No, but you can.
B, I don't want to. What do we? Because just wheel him up and carry him up to a door, and then here I am, a grown ass adult with a 6-month-old baby in my hand, and I'm saying trick or treat.
No, like put it in the stroller, and on the front of the stroller, put a sign.
I just don't know. I mean, we always have the discussion like when's too old to trick or treat. Everyone has that every year. But like, when's too young?
I understand what you're saying. No, it is kind of awkward. Like, I wouldn't do it if it was just you guys and the 6-month-old, but if you had another little kid going, then I'm like, sure,
Well,
why not?
the not daughter's 16.
Yeah.
She still wants to go, but her friends have all reached the nah, we're too old.
Well, that's a
But
bummer.
she still wants to.
We had a group of kids in our neighborhood that went there in high school, and they all went all out with costumes. I have got no problem giving them candy.
I'm just saying, if I came up to your house, whether you knew me or not, and you were handing out, and you were having a great time every time the door answering it, you and Tony, and seeing the kids in their awesome costumes and giving them candy, and then you knock the door and you open up, and it's me holding my 6-month-old. Trick or treat. Wouldn't you be like, you know what I mean?
All right, that's fair.
Wouldn't you
I'd
be like, bro, what are you doing, sir? Get your old ass on with your kids. Stop it. You can't even eat a Snickers bar.
That's what I'm saying. You got to find somebody else to go with if you want to take him.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel like too young. Again, this isn't a fight, just discussion.
Right.
I think she just wants to dress them up really cute.
Of course she does, and she totally can. But what if
I'm with you
what
on
if
that.
he was your door greeter? Do you guys get trick-or-treaters?
That's the thing. We live in condos.
Yeah, but can't you just take your chair down into like the cul-de-sac and have a bowl of candy for the kids in your...
I just don't think anybody walks around there. We're not like in a neighborhood. We're not like in a... Like,
You
we're
didn't have
off a
anybody
road.
last year?
Was I there last year for Halloween?
Okay, hold on. Can you take him over to like Justin's?
I could.
Well, I'm just saying, then she could have him dressed up and you could help pass out candy there so everybody sees this cute little costume.
I would be better with that.
Right. And then he has all of his cousins. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're probably going to go out there with friends.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just feel like and I'm not doing it. If you want to walk them house to house, I'll stand at the end of the driveway.
It stinks that she doesn't have somebody to like walk with him in the stroller. Not take him door to door necessarily, but just so people can see how cute he is.
Yeah, no, I know.
What's his costume? Do you know?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
My daughter was the traditional pumpkin, this was 17 years ago. So,
but if I did that, would that throw you off a little bit?
Probably.
Jake, would that throw you off?
We'd probably close the door and Tony would be like, what's this dude doing?
I mean, at least I had a baby, I guess. But
True,
myself,
at least you had a child.
Okay, it's his baby. Was he really walking around the neighborhood trying to get candy for his...
It'd be more odd if you just came and rang my doorbell without a kid.
I would wonder where you got the baby from.
That's
right?
fair. That's not his baby. That is not his baby.
What's his birthday?
Something is wrong here. So I don't know. Would that screw you guys up if I came to your door with a 6-month-old saying trick or treat? Would that be weird to you? Because I think it would be damn weird. Dress him up and take not daughter around the neighborhood. I don't know if she'd want to go trick or treating with her not father.
Yeah, Carrie.
6-month-old. As a teenager, if she was younger, yes. But teenager, you get to those years, you're too cool. You know what I mean? You don't want to be embarrassed.
I know, but if you've got your baby brother, they could do a costume together. That'd be kind of cute.
My daughter is 17 and she still goes trick or treating. I know high school kids still do all that.
Oh yeah, my daughter wants to. My son and my daughter both, and they're 15 and 17.
You should absolutely take your baby trick or treating, dress him up, but that's half the fun. I'm all for dressing him up, taking him maybe somewhere, taking him to see his grandma, or like you said, maybe over his uncles.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, Christian. I took my son at 6 months, but I also had my 4 other children.
See, to me, that's different.
He had a blast looking at everyone's costumes. See, that's I don't have any other children. It'd just be me and the 6-month-old going to your house saying trick or treat when you know damn well the kid cannot enjoy.
And everyone in the neighborhood's going to think you stole a kid.
Yeah. Candy is expensive nowadays. I'm tempted to get back out there and get the candy myself.
Right? It is expensive.
That's fair. If kids can't say trick or treat, they don't need to be trick or treating. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, all he can do is go.
I disagree. I don't think that's a good rule of thumb, only because you have kids that are 2 and 3 years old. They can still have candy and have fun dressing up in a costume, but you might have kids that are nonverbal. You might have kids that are just a little, slow on speech. I don't know. I don't know if I'd use that rule of thumb, but they should probably be able to say mama and dada first.
Something.
Yeah.
If I came to your house trick-or-treating this Halloween, it was just me and my 6-month-old son. Would that be weird to you, or would you be like, hey?
Or like Jake said, you're going to be like, is that his kid?
Like, this is weird. There's a weird dude walking around with a baby. I don't like it. Like, should I do it or should I not? 330-450-9292. You can text 330-269-9292 or comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Sports coming up right after Flow Rider, Wild Ones Q. I wouldn't say contacted in quotes they put, but more of a feeling that came over me, someone said of a relative.
Okay.
Let me see. The day my mom passed away, a baby deer came to her hospice window. I think it was my grandma. She loved baby deers in her yard and would often feed them.
You know what? I say believe that. Whatever gives you comfort, really. I've had those types of moments. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
where you're like, you raise an eyebrow, like, what's that?
Anyone ever tell you to hide in the woods?
No, I've not had that one yet.
Jake, your dead relative tell you to go hide?
No.
Can't get over that one. I cannot get over it. It was the best thing I've read ever. Oh, my God.
Oh.
I mean, that'd be like, my dad came to me in a dream. He said, tag your it. My dad swears that my grandpa was in a car in front of his house. All he did was roll down the window and look at him. Then the car drove away. He died when my dad was 7. Weird. Now that's contact.
That's definite contact.
I
That is
consider
very
that
weird.
contact. Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for
What
you.
does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I
This isn't.
I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave
Well,
that.
I was gonna.
You know what?
I don't. Yeah, I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even
That's
gonna
fair.
try.
No,
I did
I
like
can't.
4.
I can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I do a pretty good job right there.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Monday Night Football last night, the Raiders beat the Packers 17-13. Major League Baseball's playoffs last night, the Braves beat the Phillies. That series is tied at 1 game apiece. And the Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers. Arizona's up 2-0 in that series. And finally tonight, the Cleveland Cavaliers play their first preseason game of the year in Atlanta when they take on the Hawks. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92.
Go over right now and subscribe. That way you qualify for a hug from Jake tonight.
If you ever find Jake at a Q92 event like tonight, and you can show him on your phone that you're a subscriber to the Q92 YouTube page, you get a free hug. Now that.
Are you a good hugger?
Absolutely.
Oh, so you don't do the little
You don't do the ass out.
Sometimes, but I feel like I'm.
It depends on the situation.
Well, I don't really go around hugging strangers quite often,
Right.
but like people I know, yeah,
You're a good hugger.
Are you
I
a
think so.
squeezer?
yeah.
You are a squeezer.
Okay, I like the squeeze followed by like the give me the 2 pats on the back so I know we're done here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like wrap it up.
He still owes me a hug from Jim Guy checking in.
Oh, Jim Guy. Third down Thursday
Oh,
tonight.
I bet Jim Guy could give you a hell of a hug.
Oh, he'd crush you with his hug.
Oh, you're like, get over here. Arr. He just toss you around like a rag doll. Coors Banquet. Give me a Heine and I'll be finey.
Listen, the Coors Banquet, if you watch the show Shameless, that's what they would order every time they went to the bar. So I got them for my husband, and he actually liked them.
Give me a Heine, I'll be finey.
That's so funny.
Modelo's. That's Modelo's slogan. It is. Ice House or Corona. My father was also a Michelob guy. Modelo, Land Shark. Beer doesn't even smell good, let alone taste good. That's like 4 people
Listen, I used to hate beer.
that have texted in that they can't stand the taste of beer.
I used to hate it. Now I do not.
Jake, start revolution.
I want
Miller High Life,
to
man.
the new guy, and I get his name wrong. You know, I want to say I don't like to call him.
It's
I don't
Jake.
like to call him the new guy.
Yeah.
You call him. Hey, did you call him Steak?
Yep. His name's
Steak like,
Steak.
Steak and eggs in the morning, yes.
Oh, good morning, Steak and Eggs. I want to say, Christian, you waited a long time to celebrate for this, so there's no rules, So I say you swing this and you go with this. Nobody can tell you what to do. I say you go to the door. You go to the door and you do it because you've been waiting a long time to be Big Papa. So I say you do it, and you feel happy about this.
It wouldn't bother you. You wouldn't think it was weird if I knocked on your door and it's me saying trick or treat holding a baby?
No, if you come into my house, that's different, I mean, if you go into other people's house, it's okay. But if you come into my house and you come like that, and okay, now that might be a little different. You didn't ask me that, Now, if you come to my house and you're like that, I'm probably gonna. Well, Christian, I love you, but I might have to ask you a few questions to Congress or something. I don't know.
Well, I imagine you wouldn't be home. You'd be at work anyway when I showed up, right?
I was talking.
What?
Steak and eggs. Take it easy, steak and eggs. Don't laugh at this stuff, steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs is always
I
good.
heard you in the background speaking of. No, I heard you steak and eggs in the background. I wanted to say, I'd probably be at work anyway. But if I wasn't at work, I would probably accept you. I would accept that you are, being a good father, doing what you're doing. I would say yes, trick or treat. Here's the candy.
Real quick, what kind of candy does Pierre hand out?
Oh, I have the big Snicker bars.
Do you?
The big one. I get the discount. Yeah, the discount. But I kind of agree with Lauren. I would say if you don't say trick or treat, but I don't go by that. No, as long as you come by the house and you're smiling, I give you the candy bars. And when they run out, the lights is out at my house. That's it.
When the lights out, go away.
No more spending. Lights out. That's it.
All right, thank you for the call, Pierre. Oh, Pierre checking in as always. Love that man.
I love that he just named Jake Steak and Eggs.
Steak and eggs. Like with the lights out, no candy.
Go away.
No candy. All right, a lot of text about him.
Yeah.
Let her dress him up and get fall pics professionally to make her happy.
Over on YouTube, Greg says, why don't you dress as a Bears football player and make your son the football? That'd be cool.
Could do that, but I'm still a man in his 40s trick-or-treating.
I understand that, but dads do weird things for their kids because you love them.
They do, but I mean, I at least want him to remember what I'm doing.
I'll look back on pictures and see what you did for him.
There's nothing wrong with taking him for the experience. You don't have to accept the candy, but I want the candy.
Christian's like, I'm doing this.
If I'm doing it, I'm going to eat a Nestle
I'm
Crunch
getting a
bar.
prize.
I'm just going to take 2 metformin that day. Do it. You only get so many years to do these things before kiddos grow up. My 13-year-old doesn't want to go.
Aw.
Crying emoji. Take it. 13. I wasn't over trick-or-treating at 13.
No, my kids still aren't over
Halfway through
trick-or-treating.
high school, I felt like, okay. I think it was like junior year. I was like, all right.
I think more and more high school kids are getting into it because people have been a little bit more like accepting. Like, hey, if these kids really want to do something so innocent, like go trick-or-treating, why aren't we letting them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot worse things they
But
could be doing.
there are some houses they get annoyed with the older
I know.
kids.
I think that's dumb. If they're dressed up and they didn't just mail it in.
Some don't even.
I know. Well, that's that. I have actually looked at kids before and been like, where's your costume?
They're just like trick or treat.
Well, I left it at home. Actually, I remember Tony going, well, then I left our candy at home. He gave him a candy bar, but he was joking with them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. I wouldn't have given it. I would only take a 6-month-old if there were another child going.
Yeah. See, I feel that way too.
Bride the not daughter with the good candy.
Yeah.
That could work. We'll give you the good stuff.
Right. You take your brother so we can take pictures and everybody can see how cute he is.
My friend dressed up as the guy from The Hangover with the baby and the baby carrier. It was too cute. Come on, Carlos from The Hangover?
Oh, that would be great. That's a good costume idea.
2 things. Crying emoji. Yes, you take him for your own candy. Crying emoji again. And you say months until 2 years because a 12-month-old and an 18-year-old are so different.
I agree.
So 18 is the cutoff for saying he's months old?
No, 24 months.
Oh, just say 2 years.
Mm-mm.
Why the hell would you
No.
say 24 months?
Well, because you do reference it that way too. Like, even with clothing, there's an 18 to 24 month size.
That's people. Come on. At 2
No.
years, I think we can switch to years.
I mean, I was never one to go with the whole months thing unless it was under a year.
That's my mindset. Like when he's
Yeah.
1, about how old is he? He's 1.
But I don't roll my eyes or anything at anyone. Now, if someone looks at me and says, "Oh, he's 26 months old," I'm gonna be like, "I'm sorry, what?
He's 39 months old.
You mean he's 2?" You know what I mean?
Oh, you mean he's 16? If it was me, I would be like, what an adorable little baby you have, and give you 2 pieces of candy. Well, I'll text in your address. We'll be there. I love Nestle Crunch and Reese Cups. I wouldn't care. Anyone that comes to my house in costume gets candy no matter the age. If you were dressed up along with your baby, I'd give you 2. That's another one. Well, now, wait a minute
See?
now.
You might be onto something.
Next text.
You can refill our candy bowl in here.
Very next text. It's weird. Don't do it. Unless with friends and family. That's fantastic.
There's
It's-
safety in numbers.
It's weird. Don't do it. I have a 1-year-old. She didn't get to go trick-or-treating last year because she was only 1 month old. But I've been wondering if we should go this year, too. She's only 1, but I think she'd have fun dressing up and walking around with her uncle, who is 12.
Yeah, I say yeah, do it.
Yeah, if she can walk, she's walking around.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, she could enjoy it and understand it a lot. Well, at least understand it on some level. I would think so. Coming up, we still got a cue to call for you. Become a finalist for Penn State, Ohio State. That's coming up very shortly. I promise you. It's Jack Harlow, First Class. It's Q92. Right. And it's like you said, he says in the article here, and I'm using this. This is from CBS News, their website. He added, X has 550 monthly users that generate 100 million to 200 million posts a day. However, it says in the article he did not indicate whether he was factoring bots into that figure. So it could be happening. And listen, remember when he said he was going to change the name from Twitter to X? We all went, okay, Elon.
And then he did it.
He did it. Some of us, like myself, are still trying to figure out if we're being trolled.
I know. I'm like, I swear if we order a new banner with the new
Yeah.
logo on it, if he
That's
changes
what I'm
back.
so afraid of. We're going to get new stuff at the station that has X on it. He's going, just kidding. Here's the bird. But I mean, like I said, sports stadiums are putting up the X logo now. I was just at Akron Children's.
Yeah.
They have follow us on X.
Our school district has
Do they?
changed all of the everything that they send home where they're like follow us on, like that's changed over to X. I noticed that the other day.
Mm-hmm. Someone texted in. I agree. It would get rid of a lot of bots.
Yes, it
Someone
would.
said on the text line. You can't deny that.
No, you cannot.
But I find myself going, would I actually pay a monthly fee just to use Twitter? Here's my problem. I use it as a guy,
For sports.
it's all about sports.
Oh, I know.
It's all about the Bears, the Guardians, the Cavaliers, Notre Dame, Browns. Like, guys go there truly.
Yeah.
It's such a great haven for sports. Now, for other things, it's a cesspool of the worst humans in the world. But
Right.
for sports news,
Yeah, if you just stay in that world, you're fine.
and it's instant and it's constantly flowing, and it's
Yeah.
like, so I love it for as far as getting real-time news on the Guardians, the Cavs, the Browns, the Bears, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
But I'm like, would I, as many subscriptions as I have?
But if it was like 50 cents a month, you sure
If
would.
it was something like that,
Yeah.
I agree. Depending on how he priced,
$1 or less, I
'cause
would say.
he doesn't have to charge a lot to get rid of the box.
No, what he needs to do, though, is be very transparent and make sure that before he does it, puts out so much information about why he's doing it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if people feel like it's a layer of protection, they'll be okay with it as long as it's $1 or less.
Yeah, if he comes out with a $5.99 a month or
no.
$7.99 a month,
Yeah, come on, dude.
I'm like, come on. Like, I know he charges for the blue check mark now, but that's optional.
It is optional,
Yeah.
and a lot of people strive to get that authenticated account because they look like a celebrity or someone super important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get it, especially for companies.
The Horseshoe, Saturday, October 21st, to watch it all in person. Could be one of the biggest college football games of the year, and you could be at the shoe to take it all in. Just beat caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In
I
your
still
40s?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, in certain departments, I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that, but I
Yeah.
still feel good and
we're
want.
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome
Right.
and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Maren, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My
No.
kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. You think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Sometimes
That's a
can
deal-
rock
what-
the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far and they want perfection? Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
we all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
tats, no tats,
that's what I'm
beards,
saying, like,
no beards.
you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Like, okay, not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. Yeah. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other, talk every day, I think you can make it work. I think it really depends on the person.
Q92.
Your Tuesday high today in the upper 50s, a mostly sunny sky all day long. Tonight, a partly cloudy sky, a low near 38. Grab a coat. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Congrats to our newest Q92 finalist.
Just congratulations are in order.
Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Ashley.
Ashley, where are we calling from?
Canton.
All right, Ashley, congratulations. You're caller 10, so you're now a finalist.
Yay.
Congratulations, Ashley. You're now in the running and could be just sitting in the stands at, the Shoe in Columbus Saturday, October 21st, catching the Penn State-Ohio State game. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
All right, congratulations, Ashley. That is our second finalist we got this morning. We got 2. We hooked up Waterloo and North Canton so far this morning. Now, if you're like, oh, poop, I didn't become a finalist this morning. Well, first of all, you got more chances throughout the day. But second of all, Lauren, we're not done getting finalists this morning.
No, if you want to try and get into the running for the Ohio State Penn State tickets, all you got to do is go to Facebook, YouTube, or X, find our live stream where you see us live on your screen. Give us a like and interact with us. Just say good morning, drop a football emoji, whatever the case may be. But join us at the end of the show. We are going to pull another finalist. So it could be you.
So do yourself a favor. Free to do. You can do it on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Not all three. Pick whatever one you want.
Yeah, and you're hearing this now. The show goes until 10 o'clock, but I would be entered to win by 9:45-ish.
Don't be a procrastinator, right?
What?
Procrastinator.
Procrastinator, yeah.
Don't be a proton. Be sure to do that. So that maybe we'll pick you at the end of the show.
A proton? Don't be a what?
A proton or a neutron or an electron.
Okay, we're not talking about atoms here. We're talking about procrastination.
Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we are going to the rage room. All those things festering inside you, the things making you mad, angry, annoying you, just making your day miserable. I have a little rage.
Oh, you do, huh?
I have a little. Ooh, someone sent a heart on YouTube. That's usually just me. There's some more for Jake. He loves the hearts. So I have a little. I have a rage to get out. Do you have any rage to get out on the 8 o'clock hour?
I don't. I mean,
Jake,
other-
if you go through a week with no rage, good for you. That's a good thing.
I got to think about this. I haven't really. My head wasn't
Yeah.
in that spot.
Jake, do you have any rage in the 8 o'clock hour we're going to hear about?
I don't think so.
All right.
I like your truck, by the way. It actually scared me because I just on that break I walked up there and I saw the hot pink and then I saw a head. I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, it's Jake's truck. It's all decorated for Halloween.
Good old Jake's truck.
Yeah.
He does decorate his truck for Halloween. You do
Yeah.
it for Christmas too?
Usually no, but I'm probably going to this year.
I'm
Okay.
for that.
I think you should just put that gigantic Santa and tether him.
I could. I
Yeah.
could do that.
I think that'd be good.
We have 1 minute here. How about that boring NFL game last night? You know it wasn't boring? I had to sign a guy named Taylor from the Packers last night. I needed 1 point to win. And in the end of the fourth quarter almost, he got me 2 points. And I won.
Oh my gosh, by
Because
just that.
Jones didn't play.
Oh.
And it was a Monday night game. There was no other games. I had no one to sub. Everyone had played.
He was questionable, wasn't he?
And they ruled him out.
Yeah.
And I found out who their backup would be, a guy from the practice squad.
You picked him up.
Picked him up, and I was like, dude, I need 1 yard. And through the whole game, I was checking my phone. I was like, of course. Of course. And then at the end, I'm telling you, like middle fourth quarter, second half of the fourth quarter, I saw he had 2 yards. And I went and looked, and I was like, oh, I won.
You did it.
I'm 4-1.
I'm 2-2.
4-1 this season. Let's go. Let's go. All right, Rage Room coming up. Let's get it ready. Let's focus. It's Bruno Mars. That's what I like. It's Q92. You think of the worst concert you ever went to, Jake?
I haven't been to very many concerts, actually. I think I maybe went to like 3 or 4 in my life. So
Who were the 3?
I saw AJR twice.
So that's 2 of the 3.
Of course, the Wiggles when I was
oh
little.
my God. Yes.
And A Day to Remember.
I'm not counting the Wiggles.
I'm not either, really. So 3. A Day to Remember in Mansfield Reformatory and AJR twice.
I like A Day to Remember. That's like a
Yeah.
heavy emo band.
Yeah.
Well, I'm adding to random facts about Jake. Once attended a Wiggles concert.
Yeah. And then I gave the dinosaur a rose.
What?
The dinosaur, Dorothy the dinosaur. She's green. She likes to eat
On
roses.
Wiggles?
Yeah. She likes to eat roses. That's her thing. So
You gave her a rose?
Yeah. We went to the gas station and bought a rose and I gave it to her.
What?
What do you mean, what? What?
You went to a Wiggles concert. Apparently, the dinosaur loved roses.
Yes.
You bought a rose.
Yes.
And you handed it to her.
I believe so. Or I gave it to somebody that was like collecting them. But I think I remember her taking it from me.
All right, let's update you guys. Random facts about Jake now. Let me hit save on my document here on the this is reminiscent of my old list of why I was single. This is random facts about Jake. Passed out on Millennium Force. Can juggle and ride a unicycle. Wants to wrestle an alligator. May have killed his twin brother. Thinks Dora the Explorer is hot. Cuddles with his bearded dragon. Goes to Walmart and Grandpa's Cheese Barn for fun. Doesn't know what states border Ohio. Has never been to the strip club, now at age 24. Loves SpongeBob. Dated all his coworkers at the Jackson McDonald's. And now once attended a Wiggles concert and gave the dinosaur a rose.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
There's our list of random facts. Rando facts about Jake. Y'all know Keller gave us a gem a few weeks back, or maybe a month back with his
Ciao.
And we all know the controversy of
Chow.
disappearing from my folder.
Oh, yeah.
Came back.
Chow.
But we all know that it disappeared from my folder. Well, now we kind of have a who did it better. He has struck again with his audio prowess. This time he took on Peyton Manning. Anyone that knows Peyton Manning, whether he played for the Colts, whether he played for the Broncos, we know that it is. I don't know if you know how big of a football fan you are, Jake. Probably not the biggest.
No.
Is there a sport you love necessarily, or not even one?
I don't sport.
I don't sport. That's going on the list. Hold on. That's going on the Jake. Facts about Jake. Number 13. He doesn't sport. Great phrase, by the way, Jake.
Thanks.
Hold on, everybody. This is live. He doesn't sport. All right, we're up to 13 things now. Random facts about Jake. There will be a quiz at the end of the year. Be ready for that. So, the latest commercial that Keller had to make involved the word Omaha, used by Peyton Manning. So I'm going to ask you, who did it better? Feel free to text in Peyton or Keller. First, I'll give you the original. This is Peyton Manning doing his famous. See, Jake, he used to yell Omaha all the time before he'd hike the ball.
Oh, okay.
It was his thing. If you follow football, you know that. And this is what it would sound like.
Omaha! Omaha!
Okay? Give it to you again.
Omaha! Omaha!
He's yelling, setting up the players where he wants them. And this is Keller doing Omaha. Let's see let's see how he did.
Omaha. 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 Omaha.
So I ask you, young Jake, who did it better? Peyton?
Omaha! Omaha!
Or was it Keller?
Omaha.
I'm going to go with Keller.
More, it's more rich, more bass.
Yeah.
Omaha.
It's more clear.
Omaha.
You can really.
Well, I mean, there's no crowd. He's not.
That's
he's
true.
Not on
He's
the
not,
field.
yeah, he's not 50 feet away from the camera.
Right. And he's not in a stadium full of thousands of people. He's in the confines of our production room. But I don't know, man. It's a pretty good.
Omaha. Omaha.
I don't know. Who did it better? You think of the worst? Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, though? 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In
I
your
still
40s?
think- yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that. But I
Yeah.
still feel good and
we're
want.
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome and
Right.
hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Maren, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My
No.
kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. Do you think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2, Number 2, and I support this one, he's balding. Today's hit music, Q92. Control yourself.
It was you.
What I
not
do. I'm
me.
getting ready to crack the mic. Get us back on the air. We got people to talk to. Stretching.
You guys should hear what he does at the end of his stretch. You have to do it. Please do it.
No, not a performing animal for you. That's to happen naturally. Can't fake it. I stretch. Sometimes I like to make grunts and noises before
He makes a very weird noise. And sometimes it's different. It's not always the same one.
Helps me calm down, get my feng shui ready to go here.
Oh boy.
Well, here we are in the 8 o'clock hour. It usually comes right after the 7 o'clock.
Yep.
And we have another prize for you. Now we're going to give you one of those scary attractions. How about the Factory of Terror this hour? That's what we're giving away. You're going to hear the cue to call this hour, and when you do, be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292, and you will win a pair of tickets to the Factory of Terror. They have 4 spine-chilling attractions. I'm reading it right here. There's 30. No, not now. Not now. When I hit the cue to call. I'm just telling you we're doing it. No, someone's not listening.
Well, maybe that's not why they're calling.
I bet you dollars to donuts.
No, they hung up.
Ah. 4 chilling attractions. 1,300 Lost Souls, Industrial Nightmare, Lafayette 13, and Massacre on the Mahoney. You can go there and check it all out. Plus, they got full bars and axe throwing.
I do want to do that.
I've never done the axe throwing, although a lot of people have.
Yeah.
I know that's a thing a lot of bars have. People have done. I have not.
I don't know if regular bars have that in there. It's not a good idea.
You're right. I'm not going to say that you're wrong. Jake, you ever been axe throwing?
No.
Wouldn't it shock me if you said yes?
I know. Actually, I would. I'm a little surprised he didn't say yes.
Add that to your inflatable.
Ooh, that's a
No,
liability.
that could be deadly.
The
Star's
insurance-
dad wants to.
Really?
He wants to get a trailer and make a trailer.
Like a mobile?
Yeah, because it's been done before by one guy.
I'll tell you
All
what.
right,
I know
good
people
idea,
that have.
Daddy David.
I know people.
Axes in the
Yeah.
axes in the RV.
Please don't ever say Star's dad again. Can you please just say Daddy David whenever you're referring to him?
Yeah, Daddy David wants to make a mobile truck trailer axe throw game for me.
There you go.
That'd be awesome. He sounds super
Just keep
helpful.
it away from the inflatables.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to pop one
Yeah,
here.
like, oh, there goes the slide again.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Real quick. Someone texted in earlier last hour. Lauren wanted to know, how was the opening of Lowe's and the event for your nonprofit?
Oh, it was good. Thanks for asking. I didn't even see that come through.
I saved it unread, so I would not forget it.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, no, it was really good. It was a fun day. And I'm telling you guys, if you need, appliances, you can't find something here closer to home, there's only like 15 in the United States, but it's a new thing that Lowe's is doing. They're opening these outlet stores where, like, if people order custom, ordered like washer, dryer, you know what I mean? Like they're customizing a piece,
right?
And it gets returned. They can't put it on the floor. It's not a regular SKU. So they go to these outlet stores. And I'm telling you, like they had a deep freezer, never used. It was like $50. Now, granted, it was like the smaller one, but I mean, they had great deals. So
love it.
Yeah, I appreciate them
But it
very,
went
very
well?
much. It went very well. Yeah, we were there for about an hour, and it was good.
I'm
Their
sure.
whole staff was awesome.
Sure, you guys were honored that they picked you guys and used your nonprofit. That is very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So
yes, thank you
for asking.
The GM at the Lowe's outlet store in Cuyahoga Falls, Kim. We appreciate you.
Someone said, don't forget, today is Amazon Prime Day. Oh, don't worry, people don't forget.
I know. Yeah, locked in.
People don't forget.
I've already been looking a little bit.
Coming up, we're going to be kicking off the Rage Room, so get it ready. You can call it in. You can text it in. You can put it in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Those things you want to get off your chest, things you hate, things you can't stand. I got some rage. Get out. I see some in the text line. We're going to get to it. It's Luke Combs, Fast Cards, Q92. Yeah, we got some Comb Luke. Hi, it's us again. We're checking back in while music is playing. So, hi, how are you guys watching on the screen? You guys entering to have a chance to become a finalist for the Ohio State Penn State contest? we're sending a listener to the shoe on the 21st to see Ohio State and Penn State. We've been telling you guys on the radio, but we'll tell you again right now here if you're watching on the video. All you got to do is like this live video. It doesn't matter if you're watching us right now on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Just like it. Interact with us in the comment. Like I just saw Amanda did, Angela did, Sabrina did. That's all. If you interact with us and like the video, you have a chance to be randomly selected at the end of the show. We will make you a finalist for those Penn State, Ohio State tickets. We're giving them away Friday morning at 8 o'clock. So if you're watching and you're not a finalist yet, you got today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
But give yourself a chance today. Like the video, comment anything in there. I see someone said, go Bucks. Someone said, what is the Lowe's outlet store called?
Literally, Lowe's. And then underneath that, like it looks like a regular Lowe's store. And then underneath that, it says literally like outlet.
That's
So
what
it's
it is.
called Lowe's Outlet Store.
Lowe's Outlet. They didn't mess with the name.
It's owned by Lowe's. Like it's owned and managed by Lowe's. Yeah. Did you know when they do a ribbon cutting? Do you know what they do? They don't cut a ribbon with scissors.
No?
They use a 2x4 wrapped in the Lowe's logo, and they use a circular saw to cut it.
I did not know that.
They're like, it's time to cut the ribbon, and I
thought they had the giant scissors.
No, I heard like the zzz. I was like, oh.
Let's just everyone relax.
Right.
Everybody.
Makes sense, though, right? They're a home improvement store.
Yeah, no, I get it. How's everyone's morning going? You guys good? Everybody having a good morning, hopefully? How is Daddy David doing, Jake?
He's good. I haven't talked to him in a while.
No?
I should probably go. Yeah, because we've been busy doing other things. So
I see.
Last time you called him Daddy David?
Kalahari. That's the last time I talked to him.
Okay. Has he ever tickled you?
Yeah,
Christian.
sometimes.
Oh, God.
No, don't answer that.
Do you know what Christian started singing this morning? So this is something you have to understand. When the mics are off, Christian likes to make up songs. He makes up his own songs. What's the one you were singing this morning?
Tickle me until it's weird. Because you know when you get tickled, like it's funny at first, then it gets
They're
weird.
like, okay, stop.
Everyone's been tickled, I think, and they're like, even as a kid, like you were tickled by someone who's thought it was funny, and it is funny at first because you're ticklish, and then it goes to that weird, like, okay, it hurts.
Right.
Dane Cook, before everyone hated him, Dane Cook had a hilarious bit about that when you're getting tickled.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
I really need to start making a list behind the scenes of all the songs you come up with, what they're called.
They probably can't all be said.
No,
But
that's
tickle
true.
me till it's weird, I think, is okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
That's acceptable. Guys, we're starting the rage room in a little bit, too, on the show. So if you have any rage out there, something you want to complain about that you can't stand, type it in the comments. We'll read them on the show. You can interact with us because we're going to kick off the rage room here after we do our forecast here in a little bit. So, and if you're watching on the show, too, listen for our cue to call because we got Factory of Terror tickets to give away. And you can win those if you're caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. So that's coming up. We wanted to check in, say hello to you guys in particular. Thank you for having us on this morning and checking out the show. And we'll be back.
Yep, we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. Great girl, though. I think she went on to marry a doctor. Better for her.
Yeah, well.
You won.
The guy that broke up with me ended up going on and working for Boeing as an engineer.
Oh, so he's also.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. Break up with us. It's good for your
good for your career.
Good for your career and bank account. Jake, you ever been dumped?
All the time.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Hey, at least he's honest.
Careful with that mic, buddy. When you move it. No, you're fine. You're not. Just when you move it, it makes a.
Yeah, it's real rumbly.
Yeah, it's like. So that's exactly what. Want me to do it
You're
again?
like motorboating the microphone.
That's what it sounds like. All right. Well, what's the most brutal way you got dumped?
My favorite was the text that
you
said,
got the text?
Yeah, it said, I don't like boys anymore.
Oh, she flipped teams for you.
That was my favorite part.
You
Yeah.
made her flip teams.
Hey, see, it really wasn't you. It was her.
Yeah, it wasn't you. You just don't have what I'm looking for, literally.
Yeah.
Guess
Yeah,
so.
that happens. That happens. Fun fact, years ago, on this show, I dated a girl who was lesbian. So I'm kind of proud of that. Brought her back to Wiener for a second. She went back to lesbian again,
Yeah.
and now she's back to Wiener.
Okay. I know somebody like that too. We'll have to confer and see if it's the same person.
It's not. There's no way. There's no way. You don't know this girl.
Okay.
She lives in Switzerland now.
Oh God, no. Then I don't know her.
Literally.
You don't either.
Moved to Switzerland with her man.
No, I know. I worked with somebody that was married to a woman and then married to a man was married to a man first, then was married to a woman, and then went back to ex-husband after like 6 years. We were all so confused.
But you need to
You're
make
like,
up your
"Oh,
damn mind.
Right. For the sake of these two poor people,
or at
my
least
goodness.
don't get married. Just date.
Date. Right.
Just maybe date. Don't get married. Text message. I got dumped by text while I was at my uncle's funeral, and yes, he knew where I was. Oh,
That's really awful.
Jesus. That is.
That's called you dodged a bullet because he's a jerk.
Wow.
That's really bad.
That is bad. What
Yeah.
was your worst breakup? But we've all been dumped. No, not dumped. All three of us in this room have admitted to you we have been dumped, and we just shared with you some of the ways we were dumped. On my birthday, during Lauren's, who was very much into her schoolwork, studying for exams.
Jake
getting a text that the woman he was into no longer even likes men. So these are things that have happened to us. It's not like we're judging.
I would have loved to have seen your face at least when you got that text.
Me too.
What was your response, Kay? What,
No, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was, but it was a few years ago.
I would have read that one. Huh.
Do you
Yeah.
still see this person?
No.
Are you connected on social media in any way?
No.
Okay, so you don't
Did
even
you-
know
I mean,
if,
at the
if she
time-
stayed on that team. That's
Well, at the time, we still kind of worked together because she was one of the McDonald's girls.
Oh, that's right. You ran right through that crew at McDonald's, didn't you?
Yeah.
man.
There was like 5 of them.
He was McLovin'
He
it.
was the McStud in that place.
Yeah.
I date all the girls. The girls on Fry's, Counter. I got them all. Drive-through.
Drive through.
They've all been to Jake's house where there's shootouts. Oh, man. How were you
I don't
dumped?
think the house he lived in then had
No,
shootouts.
we'd have shootouts at that point.
No, not yet.
All right. So that's how we were all dumped. We've all been dumped.
Q92.
Your Tuesday high today in the upper 50s, a mostly sunny sky all day long. Tonight, a partly cloudy sky, a low near 38. Grab a coat. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
It is 8:21. We're about 10 minutes away from a look at sports right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake hanging out with you guys. And it is, of course, it's a Tuesday. It's the 8 o'clock hour. So that can only mean it's time to go to the Q92 Rage Room. All right, who's got rage? We're going to get out of our systems. We're going to cleanse ourselves. We're going to feel better because we're going to talk about the things that annoy us, that piss us off, that tick us off, that get our goat, all those things, all those cliches. I got a little rage today.
Yeah. What's bothering you, buddy?
Guys who ride your ass, then back off, then ride your ass, then back off.
Okay, mine's similar this
Don't
morning.
tease me. I'm just saying, like, you know, if you're gonna say they're gonna ride my ass bumper to bumper.
Steak and eggs is giggling
Steak
over
and eggs,
here.
and then I look back like a minute later, and you're like 10 car lengths back. Then I look back again, you're right back on my ass. Either ride my ass or stay away. You know what I
Really?
mean? Pick
See,
one.
What bothers me is people who don't maintain their speed. It's like, what are you doing? I was behind a car this morning all of the way here on State Street, and it was like, he'd be going 40. Then we'd get to 55, and I'd be like, okay, because that's more like what we should be going. Then he'd drop back down to 40. This happened the entire way here.
I get that.
I'm like, well, how hard is it to maintain your speed?
Well, he was doing that in a sense.
And he really liked tapping his brakes.
I'm just like, bro, either stay on me or here's an idea, go around me.
Yeah.
But then, like, I look back again, and you're way back there.
I don't like passing on State Street, though. It's one lane each way, and it's so dark. There are zero lights. You know what I mean? Other than your headlights.
I get you. That's my rage. Either back off, ride my ass, but don't do both.
Yeah. Greg on YouTube has some rage.
What does he got?
He says adults who show up with infants on Halloween and expect candy.
Touche, Greg. I have not done it yet. I have not. It's just been talked about.
I also have Britt who says, Rage Room, people expecting discounts from small businesses. I agree. I think people tend to like abuse that a little bit. Like, you're a small business, you can do what you want because you make your own rules versus a big box retailer who doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, when you approach someone in the store, they have no power over changing the rules or giving a bigger discount. I feel like people do abuse that. And small business owners are literally in business to support themselves. Like,
yeah,
they don't have multiple stores helping.
No, the mom and
carry
pop
the load.
store is not. Jeff Bezos does not run that.
Right.
Okay, you are right about that.
I agree, Brett.
Let's go to the line of texts. Rage Room, when people who have a responsibility don't live up to that, and now I have to step in for them. Rage Room. Ugh. Doing other people's job.
Yeah, that is irritating.
Rage Room. A girl calls off at work. Employer doesn't staff her shifts, so I cover them. And now they told me I'm off until the end of the pay week because they don't want to pay me overtime. But they also didn't find anyone to cover my shift.
Now you do what they told you.
That's crap.
That is crap.
They don't want to pay her overtime, even though she was willing to step in and try and carry the load.
And she was only doing that because someone called off.
Yeah. So they're still not paying that person. Why not give the money to the person who stepped up?
Yeah. We'd have to give her 50 cents more.
Yeah.
But you're not even paying the person at all they called off.
Yeah.
Never.
That's stupid.
Seriously, that really is dumb.
Yep.
Whoa. Okay. Sir, that is 5 paragraphs.
Well, maybe it's a good one. Read the other one,
Right.
maybe? Like, so.
Oh, I'll skim through this, but in the future, I appreciate the rage, but I mean, it shouldn't have chapters. Let me see. I bought a brand new 2023 vehicle with 0 miles on it back in May, fresh off the truck.
Nice.
In August, the air conditioner blew up. Whole car started smoking. It was a big scene. Took it to the dealership, and they said it was a manufacturer error. The tubing going into the air conditioner was put in wrong and all bent up, so the alternator ended up severing one of the tubes.
Mm.
The other two, but that was misplaced, was rubbing against the belt, causing the belt fray. Not only that, but my heated and cooled seats don't work either, which they also found to be a manufacturer error. Who is manufacturing these things?
I know.
Good Lord. I was advised not to drive the car until I could get it to the shop to get fixed. They fixed the air conditioner, but not the seat, as part of the seat isn't even available yet. My car sat in the shop for over a month, but also sat in my garage for almost a month until I could get it into the shop. And now they have my car again to do extensive testing and inspection on it and make sure nothing else is messed up. Said I won't be getting my car back until everything is fixed and in working order. They put me in a rental car that is the most basic thing in the world. It doesn't have third row, which I need for my 3 kids in car seats.
That makes me so angry when they do not give you an equivalent. As a mom, she needs that. Yeah.
So long story short, I'm paying on a vehicle that has spent more time in the shop than I've had it and in a rental. I'm driving. Sucks. Personally, I don't think I should be making a car payment due to all of this because I don't even have the possession of the car, and it's the manufacturer's error.
I agree with you. Girl, preach. I would get a hold of the manufacturer and be like, what gives?
Yeah, what am I paying for?
Right.
I haven't had the car in 3 months. Yet I'm making payments to you?
Yeah, that's hideous. Woo! Did I ever tell you about the time I took my car in for service and they kept it and I never got it back?
I think I do remember that, actually.
Yeah, they totally recalled it because they found out that there had been odometer fraud, and the manufacturer's like, you cannot give them their car back. That was traumatizing, let me tell you.
And it bought it off the truck too.
Yeah.
How about brand new?
That sucks. That sucks big time. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's acceptable rage.
Yeah.
There's more rage in the text line. I hope there's more rage coming in the Facebook, YouTube, and X. You can also call in your rage, 330-450-9292. Sports coming up right now. It's Cobra Starship. It's Good Girls Gone Bad. Q92. I will tell you this. One of the things that happened in vacation Sunday night, Ocean City had a tornado. And they don't get tornadoes. It's much more rare.
So they are like
than it is here.
The people in the South, when they get snow, they really overreact. Were they like that?
No one cared.
No one cared.
No one cared.
They were like,
No one cared on the
we
boardwalk.
never get them. Nothing's gonna happen.
No one cared on the beach. Beyonce cared. We're on the 5th floor. We're on the 5th floor with our 4-month-old baby. She cared.
Yeah.
And I went around and I found on Facebook a local. There's a Baltimore station, but they do weather for Ocean City as well.
Yeah.
So I found that, and I was watching one of their weather guys live. And I'm not even saying this to like, oh, man, Mark John. The difference in quality of information and communicating between Mark Johnson and other weather people around the country, you guys do not understand how good we have it. I swear to you, I'm not saying that out of any type of, because he's on the show or because I just like him. This guy was so bland and so just, there were like moments where like you would just, his radars were on the, and I'm glad he did what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was absolutely helping.
He was giving you the information.
But talk about doing it on an NPR way. And you don't get radio, you don't NPR, you don't know what that means. But like as bland as you can be.
Yeah.
There'd be times where you just see the radars on the screen and he wouldn't talk for 10, 15, 20 seconds. Because he was getting information. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You realize how good he is at his job, whether he's doing severe or winter weather, when you see somewhere else in another market doing.
Yeah.
Because he tells you down to the street, down to what, if it's, what to be afraid of, what not, what to. And he was just like, I'm not seeing rotation.
Well, when I watched
there would just be this. And you're looking at the screen and you're like,
oh, I guess that's good.
I'm like, anything else? I'm on the 5th floor. Anything else? I don't think it's a tornado. I'm like, sir. But I'll tell you this. The boardwalk, they didn't care.
Yeah, everybody stayed out.
They didn't care. Everyone's like, we don't get tornadoes. All right, we'll get a storm. We get storms. We don't get storms. And no tornado.
Well, fair enough. They know. I mean, that's like, it took me a long time to realize that in Ohio, we don't get typically we don't get big tornadoes. Even if we have tornadoes, it's like an EF1, maybe an EF2. You know what I mean?
Biggest one we ever had was 85.
Xenia? Wasn't that a pretty big one?
That might have been a pretty big one, yeah. But 85 in like me in the Youngstown area, that Niles won that tornado that was like an F4 or F5, and it was on the ground for over an hour. Went into Pennsylvania.
Yeah, 1974 was it killed 36 people.
Yeah. That is crazy.
That was what EF was that? I'm trying to find it, but I know that was a big, big one. Like they still talk about.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I 1000% agree with you, Christian. Other weather people are awful compared to Mark Johnson. When there's bad weather, it's the only one that I tune into, so I know what the heck is going on. It's great. That's why I tell you guys to follow his social media, because Facebook Lives are fantastic for both winter and summer weather.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Monday Night Football last night, the Raiders beat the Packers 17-13. Major League Baseball's playoffs last night, the Braves beat the Phillies. That series is tied at 1 game apiece, and the Arizona Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers. Arizona's up 2-0 in that series. And finally tonight, the Cleveland Cavaliers play their first preseason game of the year in Atlanta when they take on the Hawks. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Diggs, anything your neighbor does that annoys you?
I don't think we have the time for that.
Well, wow, look at you. Let's unpack that bag.
Right.
I mean, honest. So obviously your neighbors do things that you don't like.
Well, not so more anymore. We put a stop to it, but call the cops on me would be something I would appreciate you not do.
Why did you get the
on you?
What would you be doing?
When we were like elementary school, we were riding those Fisher Price Jeeps in the street. You know, those like.
No, Power Wheels.
Like
Power Wheels. That's what they were.
Yeah.
Power Wheels.
Yeah,
Power makes it go.
Yeah, we rode those in our cul-de-sac because they go faster on concrete. And the cops came and said that was a motorized vehicle and we had to have a license. We had to have a license.
You got pulled over when you were like 6?
No, we weren't pulled over. The cops came to the house when we were in school and they talked to my mom.
Oh.
And then they came for a motorized scooter, longboarding without a helmet. That's not against the law. The cops came for that.
Neighbor?
Yeah.
Called the cops on all these things on you guys as kids.
Yeah. He claimed that he was worried for our safety, but really he just wanted to cause trouble. And then eventually we were fed up with it and we told the cops this guy is not.
It's 8:35 right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Don't forget later on this hour, coming up here in a little bit, Factory of Terror tickets to give away. You're going to hear the cue to call when you hear it. Be caller number 10 at 330-450-9292. And you will win, and you'll be able to go there and get scared to your heart's content or even throw an axe. Not at people.
Yeah, no,
they have
that's
an axe throwing
upon.
section. Yeah.
Yeah.
They tried that once. It was a nightmare. They will never do it again. It is Rage Room, though. We still got some rage here in the text line. All right, let's see what we got here. Rage, being guilt-tripped by an employer when you put in your notice due to their lack of management. Hey, let them guilt trip you all you want.
Don't let it
You're
get
on
you
to
down.
bigger and better things. Says more about them. Let me see. Someone said to that other person about that car issue, tell the company to pay your monthly payments. I had a Jeep do that for 3 months.
Sucks.
Ladies should look into lemon laws, someone said.
I thought lemon law, and I could be totally wrong. And I'm sure they'll let me know if I am. I thought it had to be that like the same thing had to be fixed 3 times. Like the exact same thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's wrong.
Text, I like to shop small, but tipping culture at them is crazy. 20, 25, or 30, and a dirty look when I key in 0. Rage room.
Yeah, I agree. Tipping culture, we've talked about that before, but it is off the rails.
I get it. Allergies this time of year, rage room. So a lot of people stuffed up right now. A lot of people.
Keller was. You were last Friday, but you're fine now. Yeah.
Feeling better, Jake?
Yeah.
All right. Checking on you. Rage room, the cost of Halloween costumes now. Most of them are made so cheap, but they all cost at least $50. Man, I haven't shopped for a Halloween costume in so long, I wouldn't even know. But I remember when I still did, they were pricey. They can be very pricey. You know, and the more you want to get into it, the more you're probably going to pay.
Yeah.
But this, to some people, is Christmas.
Yeah.
I saw a lady the other day on my Facebook newsfeed has a Halloween tree.
Oh, yeah.
Her Christmas tree's up, and it's all Halloweened.
Oh, see, I know somebody who actually has a black tree.
A black tree for Halloween? Yeah. No, it's out there.
Decorated with all kinds of like pumpkins and bats and ghosts and, you know.
I get it. I can't get that into Halloween, but I understand people do. And I do appreciate when I drive by and I see that some of you went to like your Lowe's or Home Depot and bought that like 20-foot skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
And put it in your front yard.
And it's as big as your house.
Yeah. I do enjoy seeing that a little bit. Was once a worker like everyone else, but got promoted to boss. Now I'm the bad guy. Rage room. There'll always be a little disconnect sometimes.
Yeah, unfortunately, anytime you're in a position of authority.
Yes. Your authority will
You're
be
a
questioned.
target.
You will be, yes. All I can tell you is try to treat people as fairly as you can.
Yep.
And that's really all you can do. Just think to yourself, how would you like to be treated in this situation? Like, well, I wouldn't do that. I would show up to work. Fair. It's hard to get people to even show up to work.
I agree.
I remember back when I had job number 2.
Yeah.
They'd hire people. Literally, like the second day they quit showing up. And they would no call, no show. And they would tell the store manager, yeah, I just didn't feel like coming in.
Yeah, see, that's what
And they had
bothers
no
me.
problem saying it.
That's what bothers me. Like, how do you not feel some sort of commitment or obligation? They were kind enough to offer you the position, and then you just don't show up?
You applied for it.
Right.
Like, you're the one that came in and said, I want to work here.
Right.
We didn't come to your house and drag you here.
Me, you, and steak and eggs show up every morning.
Yeah. No one drags me here. But, yeah,
I really love that steak and eggs. I do.
Steak and eggs.
You can
Jake
make
the
beer for that one. Right. Jake, not the snake. The steak.
The steak, as in meat. Everyone knows about Jake. They understand what that means, too. It's 8:39. It's Harry Styles, Late Night Talking. It's Q92.
Oh, come here. I felt that. Do it again. Again. It makes you like jump. It does. It ran through my body. Do it again. Wait. Ready? Yeah. You're shaking. I'm scared. Go. You want to try?
You ready?
Yeah.
You're into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, why not?
How many seconds did it take to regret it?
25. Anything out of my mouth.
He got it in his mouth.
Leave me to the bathroom. I'm not kidding. Come on.
There is your cue to call. We're giving away Factory of Terror tickets right now. How would you like to go to the Factory of Terror and check out their attractions? 1300 Lost Souls, Industrial Nightmare, Lafayette 13, and Massacre on Mahoning. Giving away a pair of tickets right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. Hey. All right, next up, keep your cell phone face down during that first date. We understand men don't carry purses, and having to sit down with a hockey puck-sized phone in your pocket is a bit uncomfortable. If it's possible, keep the offending piece of technology out of sight altogether, but if you need to plop it on the table, silence it and put it face down. Even if you're fascinated by her, a light blinking out of the corner of your eye alerting you of an incoming message is distracting. And girls notice when your eyes are bobbling back and forth between your phone and them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. The other reason I would tell you to do that, and I have before when I've been texting friends that I know are on first dates, is just because if you don't have, if you have the preview on your screen, I wouldn't want your date to see anything that I was sending. Because we've sent things before, is he a total dog? Is he super ugly? Is he super nice?
Is he super ugly?
For blind dates, I've done it to my sister. You know what I mean? We'll just send, are you alive? Did they kill you?
Are you in the woods yet?
Right. That would be my reasoning for remember to put your phone face down on the table.
So, are you for putting the phone down? Cell phone
yeah,
down?
I think that's a good idea. I think that's just all the way around. For whichever reason you're stating.
Someone texts, don't open the door, because if you aren't willing to do it every time, you're setting an unrealistic expectation.
That's right. And, that goes for where you take them on dates, too, because we all know that when that honeymoon period's over, there's some things you're not going to be willing to do again. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
So don't be ridiculous.
Yeah. You can buy your own games at Dave & Buster's. I'm not doing it anymore.
No.
I agree, Lauren. The hand on the small of the back is a great way to show you care.
Yes.
Keep the phone in the pocket. Girls think face down means you're hiding something, someone says on the text.
Oh, well, maybe.
Oh, could that be? Next up, keep the question ratio 1-to-1. If she asks you where you're from, answer. And then accept that as an opportunity to reciprocate with a question as well.
Yeah, but just don't be where are you from? What's your favorite place to go to dinner? What's yours?
I live in Canton. Where do you live? Oh my God, you live in Canton too? We both live in Canton.
Come up with your own material, your own questions.
So keep the question ratio 1-to-1. It says, don't order just a salad or sake bomb. Taking care of yourself and being healthier is great, but loosen the dietary strings just a little for this occasion. You don't need to eat a bloody steak from a cow you strangled with your bare hands. But turning your nose up at everything remotely unhealthy, then getting a garden salad makes you seem a little square.
I agree, but why a salad and a sake bomb?
I think it's just
Like
just
a play
picking
on
random.
words.
Yeah, they're just picking a random
I was gonna say that.
thing.
I mean,
I was saying like, don't order like
I would order that.
I'll have water and a salad, no dressing, please. Carbs, am I right, honey? That's probably it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now she doesn't want to order anything because here you are,
Right.
Captain America over here.
I think it's safe to go with like a sandwich and fries, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Burger and fries with the guys.
Something super cash.
It says here 3 drinks and you're cut off.
Oh, I agree with that.
You might have to alter this to reflect your level of tolerance towards alcohol, but
if
no
you
matter
can't handle 3 drinks.
how many beers you can crush on your head during the weekdays, cap your date drinks off at around 3. Even if the date is going so well you've started picking potential wedding destinations, if you get blasted and fall on your face, she's probably going to walk out or have a bad impression.
That's true.
So 3 drinks. Do not talk at all about your exes on your first date.
It depends. If she starts the conversation, maybe. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that. I mean, I wouldn't lead off the conversation with it.
I'm glad we met for dinner. You know, my ex is a bitch.
Right.
What do you like on the menu? I don't know how that
What
goes.
are you ordering?
Ooh, they have a special on prime rib. So anyway, I get that. That part doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. It says here, tip very well. You want to tip very well.
Again, just make sure that you're not trying to impress her, because you should always tip well. It shouldn't be to impress her. Let's put it that way.
And finally, don't get slimy, grabby hands on the date.
Oh, gosh, no. No.
So, I got to tell you, for men's health, men's fitness, I mean,
No, they didn't do too bad.
pretty good list.
Yeah,
I feel like if you followed most of these, I think you'd have a good shot on a first date.
maybe.
So there you go. Lauren and I always try to help you guys.
Q92.
Your Tuesday high today in the upper 50s, a mostly sunny sky all day long. Tonight, a partly cloudy sky, a low near 38. Grab a coat. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Q92, who is this?
Brianna,
Where are you calling from this morning, Brianna?
Canton, Ohio.
All right, congratulations. You're call number 10. You're the winner.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, Brianna. You are headed to the Factory of Terror, located on Mahoning Road in Canton. You'll scream your way through 4 spine-chilling attractions. Plus, they've got 5 full bars and axe throwing. Brianna, just tell everybody your favorite station that helped make your Halloween season a little spookier.
Q92.
All right, there you go. Factory of Terror tickets to Brianna out in Canton coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. We've got Carnival of Horrors tickets to give away. The Stark County Fairgrounds says here you can prepare to survive the abandoned funhouse. The Trail of Terror, the Insane Asylum, and the Freak Show in 3D Terror Vision. Whoa. You can buy tickets at carnivalofhorrors.com. We're giving away a 4-pack of tickets. We're giving away a 4-pack of tickets coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Also, as you know, today and tomorrow, your final days to become a finalist to win the Penn State, Ohio State tickets we're giving away for October 21st. If you would like to win them, all right, we have one more opportunity for you here at the morning show, and it has to do with our live video streams, Lauren.
It does. All you have to do is head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X and find the video where you see Christian and I live in studio. Give it a like. Interact with it in some way. Just say good morning. Drop a football emoji. Say go Bucks. You get the idea. That's all you have to do. And at the end of the show, we're going to randomly select one of you guys to become our very latest finalist. It's that easy. You could be driving right now on your way to the office. You still have about an hour to do it. So when you get there, pop in and take those actions. And it could be you sitting there October 21st at the shoe watching Penn State take on Ohio State.
It would be absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
So that's coming up here on the show this morning. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. The text line, 330-269-9292. And, of course, anything we get into here, feel free to comment. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X in the comment section, we'll read those as well. Question for both of you. Do you guys sleep with socks on?
No, gosh. What do you think I am?
Jay?
Yeah, sometimes.
What?
And then sometimes I'll sleep with one sock on, one sock off.
Oh, my gosh. I would not be able to sleep.
I'd have to do one or the other. I don't know if I could do staggered like that. I sleep with socks on.
What?
I can't sleep with cold feet. I can't sleep if
But
my
aren't
feet are
they
cold.
in the covers?
Yeah, but they might be cold. I sleep with socks. 92% of people. No, I'm sorry. 17% of people say they wear socks when they sleep. So I'm in the minority. I'm in the 17%.
The huge minority.
Yeah. I wear them. I feel comfortable.
Do you put clean socks on before you get in bed?
No, whatever socks I had on all day.
Ew.
Oh, don't sleep socks.
Do you walk outside with your socks on? Like to get the
No,
mail?
who does that? But I'm a slides. My Q92 slides.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have Q92 slides too, but I usually grab my son.
Those are my Chicago Bears slides.
Yeah.
That's what I do when I go out to the mail or let the dogs out. I got slides by the sliding glass door, and I got slides going out to get the mail or something like that. No, I do not walk up because wet socks is one of the worst things in the world. Besides hunger, world hunger, I think wet
It's right
socks.
up there. They're neck and
Yeah,
neck.
someone says no socks, all cap.
Oh,
You know what's weird though, and I don't want to get in any way. I'm not trying to be.
don't you wake up like super hot?
No. I
You
can
know-
sleep better cold than hot.
All of your heat from your body escapes from your head and your feet.
Well,
So maybe you do need socks since you don't have hair.
I got no hair. Nothing to stop it. Just gone.
Right, all the heat.
Where'd my heat go? Oh.
That's why your tootsies are cold.
That's why. See, I'm a suck. However, and again, I'm not trying to be gross or anything like that. During romantic times, I don't want socks on for either part. I can't perform at the best level if you have socks on. I can't.
Don't laugh. There's some truth to that.
I can't perform.
There is, and that's why I'm laughing because I never thought of like looking down and be like, why do you have your socks on?
I'm telling you right now, I have done that. And be like,
That's why I'm laughing. I've never thought about that.
Well, I cannot perform at my best. And I'm not even saying my best is that great. But I can't perform at my best if I look down, I see your white ass, like dirty bottom socks. You know what I mean?
There you go. You just
Can't
said
do
it though, because I said you put clean socks on before you get in bed.
I have color socks. Like the ones
Well, I
that-
understand that, but the bottoms are still dirty. You just
Blue.
can't see them.
And they have black on the bottom.
But you slide those into your sheets.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah. Jake, can socks throw you off for a second too when performing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Have you ever stopped and been like, can you take your socks
No.
off?
And I didn't say I was an idiot. I would never stop. But, I mean, I'll lose concentration for a second.
Has it actually ever happened?
Where a woman had her socks on? Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Throws me off. Something ain't right. It's like when your tire pressure light comes on in the car.
You can still drive, but it's not right.
It's like a sock light that goes off in my head. Like, oh, beep, beep. Oh.
Oh, that's hilarious because my TPMS is on right now because it got cold overnight.
Text, if you sleep with socks on, but not during intimate times, what happens if she wakes you up with a surprise? Well, you just smile and say a prayer. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for this gift. You know, at that point,
like the TPMS, like.
let me see. My husband has a thing for colorful socks. during sexy time. Well, now we're getting down a whole new.
Oh boy.
I'm not talking about like thigh highs or like sexy. I'm talking about like run of the mill
Cotton socks.
cotton white ass Hanes socks.
Crew top socks.
That's what I'm. Those are the ones that make me go no. And again, it just throws me off. I'll get back in the game, but for a second, it makes me.
I see what you're saying. I do.
All right. I'm a weird guy. I think
know.
I've always owned that.
It's the whole going back to just sleeping in socks in general.
Yeah, but regular sleeping in socks, I will sleep in socks.
Ugh.
Absolutely. Slept in socks. Now, when I get up in the morning, those socks come off. New socks come on for the new day. I usually shower in the morning. If I get up, I have my routine. I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I poop, I shower, I dress, I leave. Clothes are laid out.
You've trained your body to be able
My
to do
body
that.
is trained to poop within 5 minutes of me waking up.
Wow.
Shower right after. I have to poop first, then put on the shower because I get yelled at if the shower's on, then I poop. Because sometimes I've done that.
Well,
She
but
doesn't
you're
like
warming
that.
the bathroom up.
She's like, you're wasting the water. I'm
I
like,
know.
the world is made of water.
And I will turn on the shower and then like brush my teeth and do all
Yeah.
these other things just
I
so
can't
it's
do-
super warm
well,
and toasty in there.
When it was just me, I did that.
Well,
And I fell in love.
no one else is awake, so nobody knows what I do.
I fell in love. And all of a sudden
I
got
shower
rules.
in the dark too. Do you do that?
No.
I do.
No, but
We have a little nightlight in the bathroom, so it's not like pitch black.
my
but-
phone's in the shower with me, though. And I put on like a YouTube video. I'll listen to like talk about the Bears or something like that while I'm in the shower.
You take your. Aren't you afraid of it getting super
No,
wet?
there's a little ledge I can set it on. It's like behind the.
Oh.
That's not a good.
No, that's
It's right behind. No, it's right behind there. It's like the faucet's got whatever's coming down. It's there, so it's out. It's out.
Oh,
Unless it falls.
Yeah.
Then you just hear me cussing for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But iPhones are better than they used to be. When they first came out, you snotted on a phone and it died.
Yeah, and you had to stick it in rice.
Yeah. Now you're like, this will go in the ocean for 15 minutes. I'm like, really? Someone says it's easier to achieve if your feet are warm. I always wear socks, but make sure they're clean and brand new.
Is that a fact?
No, you don't.
I'm gonna Google search that.
Who's like, I'm gonna make love. Where are my good socks? Like, where are my fresh out the bag? You wear whatever socks you wore that day.
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm not saying your theory is not right, but when it's intimate time, you don't go to the drawer and get like, I'll be right back, honey. Let me slip into something more comfortable. You mean another pair of Hanes
That's
white
not
socks?
what he was thinking of.
Yeah.
You come back out with your
Oh.
bright white socks on.
I can't see. Oh, it's so bright. The Black Keys, Lonely Boy. It's Q92. Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
That should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In
I
your
still
40s?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, in certain departments, I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that, but I
Yeah.
still feel good
No,
and
we're
want-
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome
Right.
and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Mary, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My
No.
kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. You think my daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome.
I think she does.
Yeah. Number two, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Some guys
That's a
can
deal.
rock the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far and they want perfection? Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
tats, no tats,
that's what I'm
beards,
saying, like,
no beard.
Oh, you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. Yeah. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other, talk every day, I think you can make it work. I think it really depends on the person.
You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you, or they might be in a relationship already.
See, I don't consider that friend zone. I just consider that like she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl. I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
That's
you need to realize. I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. Listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. That's not what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no, wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. But like, you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left. Fall asleep to the ID channel every night. At home, I have a fan on in pitch black, but if I go anywhere and stay at a hotel or a friend's house, I go to YouTube, put on white noise, or go to Spotify and put on an airplane sound.
They have apps too. Like I have one that sounds like a fan on my.
Yeah, that one Calm, the app.
Oh
Calm.
yeah, I have that. Well, for a while I had a
Is
paid
that a pay?
subscription.
You have to pay.
You get some things free. It's better to pay though.
I fall asleep to the sweet sounds of Judge Judy, someone says
There
on the
you
text
go.
line.
Justice.
See on YouTube. I just I now fall asleep to Bluey
Well,
because of my 2-year-old.
yeah.
That's fair. I use the small air filter system in my room. Does that make enough noise to fall asleep?
I mean, it really just has to be that low, something.
Yeah, no. Like I said, give me a war movie. Jake here with you guys on a Tuesday morning. Hope you're having a good Tuesday morning. Hey, what do we got for you this hour? We're not done with the giveaways. We got Carnival of Horrors tickets to give away to the Stark County Fairgrounds. It's on Wirtz Avenue in Canton. Everybody loves Wirtz Avenue. You could be there at the Carnival of Horrors. We're giving away a 4-pack of tickets. Listen for the cue to call when you hear it this hour. Be caller number 10, and you will be all set. Also, for those of you sitting there going, oh no, I only got today and tomorrow to become a finalist for Ohio State, Penn State tickets at the Shoe on the 21st. Lauren, we still got one more finalist to get this morning.
We do. Just head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find where you see us live in studio. Give us a like, share, score your brownie points. But just interact with the show. Say good morning. Give us an OH. Say go Bucks. Football emoji. It's simple, easy peasy. At the end of the show, we're going to select one of you guys who interacts with the show as our very latest finalist.
You're damn right we are. That's coming up. And don't forget, I was being serious. Today and tomorrow, your last day to become a finalist, not just with us, but with Nicolina, with Keller in the afternoon, and with Ryan at night. So if you're not a finalist yet, like, I got to win these tickets, listen for the cues to call. It'll be happening with all of us. And if you are a finalist listening right now, Thursday morning, 8 o'clock, we're calling one of you to tell you you've won tickets to go to the Horseshoe to see Penn State and Ohio State. And please answer.
Yes, please.
The first time. Or we'll just wait for you to call back like we do every week. But regardless, can't wait to hook another local listener up with a really cool prize. I mean, that's going to be one of the biggest college football games of the year. It's going to be great. And someone's going to be there for free just for listening to this radio station. So that's what's coming up this hour. Right now, it's Paul Russell, Lil Boo Thing. It's 9:10. It's Q92. Coors Banquet. Give me a Heine and I'll be finey.
Listen, the Coors Banquet, if you watch the show Shameless, that's what they would order every time they went to the bar. So I got them for my husband, and he actually liked them.
Give me a Heine, I'll be finey.
That's so funny.
Modelo's. That's Modelo's slogan. It is. Ice House or Corona. My father was also a Michelob guy. Modelo, Land Shark. Beer doesn't even smell good, let alone taste good. That's like 4 people
Listen, I used to hate beer.
that have texted in that they can't stand the taste of beer.
I used to hate it. Now I do not.
Jake starting a revolution. Miller High Life. There we go. Killian's. Oh, I haven't heard
Killian's Irish Red. Oh, my goodness. It's been a long time.
Y'all love telling us what beer you drink. Bud Light Orange, Bud Light Platinum, Rolling Rock, Root Beer, Bud Light Platinum, Ignite Brewing has strawberry rhubarb beer.
Ooh.
I really don't drink it all, but my go-to be Budweiser. Oh, the heavy stuff. Budweiser. That'll give you the poops.
Yeah,
Yingling. My dad's a Guinness drinker. Modelo, Corona, anything from Sandy Springs.
Oh,
Brewery,
I get it.
Heineken.
Modelo is brewed for those with a fighting spirit. You're right. I get that Lauren has the fighting spirit now. But yeah, I love Modelo.
First vote for Labatt Blue coming in for their favorite beer. Colt 45. Well done. Summer Shandy. People love Summer Shandy. I do not drink beer. It's gross. My go-to is Apple Crown and Sprite.
Ooh, I bet you that's good, especially this time of year.
Fathead's Goggle Fogger.
That one, my husband's gotten that one. It's all taste his. I don't.
Later on this hour, Carnival of Horrors tickets to give away. And we're getting a finalist online for Penn State, Ohio State tickets. That's all coming up on the forecast of Mark Johnson on Q.
You want to
More here. A few times a year, my cousin comes to me in a dream. Never talks, but always smiling at me from across the room. Creepy cousin. Can you imagine? Dead relative. I mean, that doesn't translate to radio.
I mean, if he's staring at her like that, then yeah, creepy. But I don't know that that's what they meant.
When my grandmother died, text, I inherited her
Curio
cabinet when my daughter was born. She used to stare at the cabinet and wave. I've never personally been contacted, but I 100% believe that my daughter has.
Maybe.
About that. Long story short, my grandma was in hospice, and when she was actively passing a cardinal flu and smacked into the window, at the very moment my grandma passed. No gory details. To help us ease the pain, we always said that was Grandpa coming to get Grandma. Well, someone should open the window then. Then a few months ago, I was having a really bad day and crying, and a cardinal flew and smacked into the window at my house. I feel like it was my grandpa telling me to shut the heck up and get over what had been going on. Open your windows.
Yes,
You're killing
please.
cardinals.
Actually, in this case, Grandpa's got a massive concussion.
Your grandpa's probably so pissed at you at this point. Like, oh my God, open your windows. I'm trying to say hello.
I'm so sorry. That is super sweet, but my goodness, open the window.
Your poor grandpa is trying to contact you.
And he keeps getting a head injury.
Apparently. Quit. Open the darn window for your grandpa, please. How many cardinals have to pass? Oh.
I can't breathe. It's you. I can't deal with you.
Oh man, that is an awesome story. That is great. I would suggest that they say cardinals and deer are the two.
Yes.
Most. I see cardinals.
I do too.
They don't do headers into my window, but I have seen cardinals. Damn, that is insane. That's happened twice to you.
Oh, those poor cardinals.
I'm her grandpa. I'm so pissed. If party. That's twice.
That's why he's coming in hot,
Again,
telling you to get over what you're crying about.
Ghost. You know how hard it is to contact the living? It's not easy.
Do you know, like, when you stub your toe and someone's like, what's wrong?
You try controlling a cardinal.
That's why he's yelling at you to get over what you're crying about.
He's telling you to open a window. Honey, it's Grandpa. I remember after my grandma passed away, she lived right next to us, and her phone rang, and I answered it. They were like,
I bet you that was jarring.
Is Mary in there? And I said, nope. And they said, you know when she'll be back? I said, nope. And they go, well, do you know where I could find her? And I said, yes, Resurrection Cemetery. And the guy's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, not your problem. You didn't know. I was like, you didn't know. I wasn't mad. I just was like, Resurrection Cemetery is where you can find her. I am so sorry.
Q92.
Your Tuesday high today in the upper 50s, a mostly sunny sky all day long. Tonight, a partly cloudy sky, a low near 38. Grab a coat. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Let's go around the room for our rage. I have rage. Quick story, I'll try to be brief. You've heard me talk about how much I love crispy, crunchy chicken, right?
Yes, I have. Nasty chicken.
It is the bomb diggity. I don't think they say that. It's not stuff, I can tell you that. And that's no cap. A lot of riz in that chicken. So, driving home, being out Saturday, we decided, like, I'm going to get, there's one in Girard. I'm way home. I'm going to stop and get crispy, crunchy chicken. I buy it all the time. Big sign on the freeway for it. I was so excited to have that chance to get it. And Jamie was like, get it, let's go.
Treat yourself.
You wanted that for a long time. We had a great day together. We were in a great mood. I get it. You wanted that forever. You haven't got it. Like, I will get it. So, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, this is going to be fantastic. I pull in. There's the sign. It's the same sign I've seen at all the other crispy, crunchy chickens. It's way up high. It's right there on the building. It says crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, oh, my God. Let's go. Give me an 8-piece in your JoJo fries, and I'll be gone. I walk in, right? Looks just like every other crispy, crunchy chicken. Ask me what went wrong.
It was closed.
Oh, no, it was open.
Okay.
Ish.
Understaffed?
Yeah.
Gross chicken?
No. Listen to this. At that crispy, crunchy chicken, the one I pulled into and decided to go to, they don't actually sell pieces of chicken, only chicken fingers. I was already like scared. I kept like getting the menu like it was going to change before my eyes. Like, come on. And I asked, I go, do you not have pieces of chicken at this crispy crunchy chicken? And the girl was like, no, we don't.
And she wrecked your day, and she had no idea.
And then I saw like they had chicken fingers and they had breaded chicken wings. I did my whole side there. I guess I'll have breaded chicken wings. Well, sir, that's going to take like 10, 15 minutes. We don't have any ready right now. So I ordered, I'll take your 10-piece chicken tender. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And the guy comes out from the back. Yeah, I don't know why she told you we had 10. We don't really have 10 right now. You're going to have to wait for
Oh, my Lord.
chicken tenders too. So you don't have, in my head, I'm like, so first you don't have chicken at crispy crunchy chicken.
Right.
Second, what you do have is wings and chicken tenders. But third,
But not really.
But none of them are prepared to sell. Nothing is cooked.
You end up getting chicken or leaving?
I got chicken tenders. I took them home, and they were actually delicious. Taylor Swift anti-hero right here on today's hit music. Q92, 924, Carnival of Horrors tickets to give away later on this hour. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, go ahead, like it, and comment in the comment section. Interact with us anyway so you can have a chance to become that last finalist with us this morning for Penn State, Ohio State tickets we're giving away on Thursday at the Shoe. You'll obviously have more chance with Nicolina, with Keller, and then with Ryan, but with us, that's your final opportunity.
Yep.
So go ahead and do that whiles you can. 92% of people get to work because of hunger before lunch.
Oh!
What's the last thing you were at lunch you remember absolutely craving? Mine was literally yesterday, and it was Jimmy John's. I was sitting in the production room doing work, and I literally was craving Jimmy John's.
Mine was yesterday as well. I did not get it, but we talked about that autumn squash soup.
Okay.
And I said Panera has the best. Like, it's my favorite. And I meant that. Like, I could have totally gone and gotten that for lunch.
Gotcha. Jake, last lunch craze that you were thinking about during work, what was it?
Well, it was when we were here in the morning show and you were talking about that crunchy chicken thing. And I was
Crispy,
like,
crunchy chicken?
yeah, I was like, oh, chicken sounds good.
Oh,
So then I went to Giant Eagle after the show and got some fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
River City Chicken at Giant Eagle. That's what it's called. It's River City Chicken.
Okay, well, it's really good.
It's good.
Yeah,
And I'll tell you this. We love talking about food on the show.
we do.
Do not sleep on Giant Eagle's baked chicken.
Really?
Oh, mwah.
Okay.
Do not sleep on their baked chicken.
Yeah.
It is very tasty. It has a great flavor. It's not bland. It's not like baked chicken. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
something's just in the oven. That's just it. Like, I don't know what they do, but it's got some flavor to it.
Do you know The only place that I've gone recently, because I think it's hit or miss sometimes. You buy the prepared foods from different places, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. The only place that we've gone recently, and I have yet to buy anything that we didn't like from there. Costco.
I've never been to a Costco.
Oh my gosh, Christian. I'm in love. I'm there at least once a week. Like, my daughter looked at me the other day and she was like, "You remembered us from last time."
Well, that happens.
I was like, well, I mean, but they have these Euro kits. Do you like Euros?
No.
This is like asking a child
No.
if they need a. Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
Anyhow, they have these Euro kits. They're so good. And Christian, you would appreciate this. They have these tubs of chicken noodle soup with like the big fat chicken, like the noodles. Yeah, I thought of you when I saw it. I was like, I bet
Good
he'd
stuff.
eat that.
I actually, not this past weekend, the weekend before, at Sam's, I got one of their hot pretzels at Sam's Club.
And
It's okay.
oh my gosh, it rivals Annie Ann's.
That's blasphemy.
It is $1.
That
It is
is
$1.
Blasphemy to say that.
Their soft pretzels are $1.
Still, you can't compare the quality to Annie Ann's.
Yes.
Or is
you
it Aunt Annie's? Is it Annie Ann's?
can. I think it was Annie Ann's.
All right. There's
Anybody
stores
out
before
there
I've
want to
said
help
wrong.
us out?
I've said J.C. Penney's my whole life. It's J.C. Penney.
Well, yeah.
It's not J.C. Penney's.
My grandmother who died last year, she used to be the queen of like mispronouncing everything. Like Hawaii was Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
And Acme was Acme Glicks because back in the day they were Acme Click, but she called them Glicks. And if you got a headache, she'd ask if you wanted some Tylenol. I don't know why.
Tylenol.
Right. I don't know why.
Tide Pod, anyone?
But there were certain things that she just completely mispronounced. But like, even if you corrected her, she did not care. She was going to say it the way she was going to say it.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
So now there's certain words that I hear are names. Like, yeah, well.
Look, that's not how she would say it.
Right.
That's not how she would. Yeah, mine was yesterday. I was distracted in the room. I was literally thinking of a Jimmy John's number 11 without cheese or tomato. Take that provolone, throw it. Take that tomato, toss it.
I'll go with you on the tomato train just because and I don't mind tomatoes. I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. But most fast food places, their tomatoes are crap. They're like hard. They don't taste like a good garden tomato, but like a tomato out of the garden is fantastic.
What was the last time you were at work, you were craving of food and you were like sitting at your desk in your cubicle, whatever. You're like, man, I want this. What was it? 330-450-9292. You can text 330-269-9292 or comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Let us know. Chicken. I made Jake want chicken.
I sit here almost every morning and crave breakfast food.
Yeah, there is that.
Literally almost every morning.
Yeah. Like, should I get an Egg McMuffin?
And usually by like about 8 o'clock, because when you get up at 5, 3 hours in, you're like, I could eat.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. But yeah, I actually went to Jimmy John's yesterday. It got me enough. I went.
Wow.
And I bought some day olds to make sandwiches at home.
Yeah.
79 cents for a day old.
That's not bad.
Make like 2 to 3 sandwiches.
Yeah.
Love their bread. What was that last food? You were at work and all of a sudden it was in your head. You're like, I got to go there for lunch. What was it? It's Fall Out Boy. We didn't start the fire. It's Q92. I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh, no. I love... No, like, how can you... Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like win you over.
Possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Come on, don't give them potato soup.
Chili?
Chili's not soup.
It is
not a soup.
It falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup
lasagna soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup form.
But listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some crusty
I would
French
eat the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Yeah, maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You can say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy, every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get They don't let me order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh,
No.
you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
no, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
No, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
Right.
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup, that's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday,
I know.
and you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me.
Well, it's
Tom
definite-
Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like,
People are like, that's not real Italian food.
but it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right, I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. You
All
dip
right.
some bread in it.
Soup talk.
Love it.
Never thought we'd have it.
No
but
soup for you.
There it is. Okay, folks. Let's I love soy sauce, but it doesn't love me. Makes my feet swell.
Well, yeah, there's a ton of sodium in soy sauce. A ton.
Your feet? What?
Yes, your feet, your fingers. Yes, this is accurate.
Christian, I can't judge you. I don't eat chicken. Ew.
Oh.
I love chicken. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's
good.
a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American
Talk about,
Tail.
that might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
Kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Oh, damn. No. Find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God.
This is Stephanie.
All right, Stephanie. What was it? You were at work, and what did you have to have? What hit your brain?
The donkey salad. I don't want to say the word.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of far away from where we work at. So, and on Fridays, the office always gets lunch together, and times that's the place that I vote for. But it is phenomenal. Their vegetables are so fresh. How they make their salads, their dressing, it's superb.
You know, I have always wanted to try that, but it is so far from me because I'm in North Canton. I think the closest one is in Maslin.
Yeah, to my understanding, I think that's the only one that's in our area. If there's another one, I'd be shocked, but I'm a foodie, so I kind of know where all the places are, but it's worth the drive, honestly.
Yeah.
It is.
Christian, it's big butt salads. Let's put it
you
that
can
way.
say butts. You can
There
say
you
big
go.
butts.
No, it's
butt
really
salad.
not called butt.
Oh, you can say big ass salad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Big
you
ass
can
salad.
say big ass. So that is the last thing you craved at work. You're like, I gotta go. I gotta get one.
I need a big ass salad.
I mean, that's the place that I crave the most. I crave everything. And if I'm craving something, I will get up from my office and leave, especially if I'm on the way to another dealership. I've always stopped and I'm like, yeah, I need this.
That's awesome.
All right, thank you for the call.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. All right, text line. Let's see what somebody had to say on the text line. I don't know what it was, but it's Jimmy John's now. Someone's craving for lunch.
You just talked him up.
There
Gave
you go.
somebody a craving.
I was craving 2 chicken burritos from Hot Heads at work, someone said on the text line.
I haven't been there in a while.
Lauren, it is called Auntie Annie's. It's Auntie Annie's? That's really how it is called? Not Annie Ann's or Auntie Annie's. I think we've all been saying it wrong our whole life.
I think so too. Christian's Googling it just to check.
I've always thought I was saying it wrong. No, this says Auntie Anne's.
That's what I thought.
ANNE''S.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Annie Ann's.
I don't know. Listen, there's 7 different ways you could say it,
You know what we're talking about,
but it's
though.
tasty every time.
If you're talking about your aunt or Annie and pretzels, you know what we're talking about.
Let me see. Last food I craved at work in the text line, pizza oven pizza. So soft and chewy and cheesy. I love it. So that's some of the things you guys have been
100%.
craving.
Yeah, pizza oven is so good. If I crave pizza, it's either pizza oven or Lindsay's. Lindsay's is my... Listen, there is a pizza place in Canton that makes breakfast pizza. Christian, it is the best pizza ever. It is so good. It's like scrambled eggs, sausage, banana peppers, cheese. It's so good.
If you guys listen to the show for years, you'd know, and I've talked about this, my idea for my Thanksgiving pizza. So I get like dough, like a pizza, whatever.
You make a Thanksgiving pizza?
I know I said we should. Someone
Oh.
should. And you layer it with mashed potatoes for like sauce. And then you put turkey shavings
Well, do you do
all
gravy?
over it. Yeah, and then you put gravy on top of that. So I got gravy, turkey, mashed potatoes, and the crust, whatever the pie crust if you want to call it. What a phenomenal pizza that would be. A Thanksgiving Day sandwich. Yum, yum, give me some.
Well, they say to do those leftover sandwiches, but usually put the cranberry on your turkey. Do you do hot turkey sandwiches? You would like that. Where you
Depends on what's on them.
you do white bread, turkey. That's it. Mashed potatoes in the center. So you take your sandwich and you cut it in half.
Yeah,
Put mashed potatoes in the center and put gravy over all of it.
I would try that.
I think you should.
Lunch craving. My last lunch craving on the text line: Chick-fil-A and tacos. Okay.
That sounds good.
Someone text, I had a big ass salad literally on Saturday, and it's amazing. They literally are big ass salads. I'm a bigger dude, and it fills me up, and they're fully customizable too.
I need to, whenever I'm out in Maslin next, which is not often, like I need to go and try that. Make a point.
Big ass. That reminds me, there's a company. Is it in Canton or is it in Youngstown? Broke ass phones.
I've seen the advertisement,
They
but
fix
I
your
don't know where
phones.
it's
That's
at.
their
Yeah.
name. I was like, that's
Which is
a cool
like
name.
perfect. Yeah.
That's a very cool name. It is 9:39. Carnival of Horror tickets coming up. Be listening for the cue to call. It's happening soon here on Q92. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
Love
it's
me
a
some
soup.
soup. But after, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, what now am I going to eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do
Jake,
that.
do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other and when it's over, you're sitting there going, are we fighting? That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
with
like
Tony?
You got some feelings about this? Like, yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done or are we going to have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I like.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life, like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't
Well,
eat
she
it.
was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me.
And you
but
love,
don't give away the trick or
you
I
love
won't eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some
it.
of
I don't
that.
get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make
No,
that.
she made breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No. But it wasn't. I was like, we were going for a walk with the baby.
Would have to be super tempting.
I was like, is this the thing right now? We not vibing right now? Over soy sauce? Soy sauce. What is your favorite beer? People have talked about beer. What is your favorite beer? Someone said Reds or Miller Lite. When is drink a beer at work day?
Right?
Some places it's every day. You can hide it. Beer is disgusting.
Yeah, some people don't like
someone
it.
says Dos Equis is their favorite. After a bad day, I'd be headed to Ill Will Brewing in Columbiana for any beer they're serving. Bonus if Stokes Pizza is there. Miller Lite. I do like Miller Lite.
Yeah, Miller Lite's great.
Fathead's Spooky Tooth is the best seasonal beer.
That's what I had last weekend. It is good. I even had this cinnamon sugar rim. Like they did that for me at Winking Lizard.
Modelo is disgusting, the text line
I
says.
love it with a little bit of lime.
I love Michelob Ultra. Someone says, my dad used to drink just Michelob, the original.
My dad did too.
In that glass with like
bottle.
the thing around the top.
Yeah.
My dad would sit outside with an ice cold, I want a Michelob, son, a Michelob. That's how he'd say it. Blue Moon is someone's favorite beer.
Ooh, yeah.
Natty Light. Nice. Beer is nasty. That's the second person to say they don't like beer. Mick Ultra is my go-to beer. Busch Light Peach. I like all beer. Yeah, I get it. Corona with a slice of lime is my favorite beer. Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin is so good, someone says.
Well, I'll have to try that. I haven't tried the Voodoo Ranger. I've seen it at the store.
Christmas Ale Cinnamon Sugar Rim.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. But I got to wait till like Thanksgiving to do that.
Another Corona. I'm 3 years sober now, but Milwaukee's Best Ice was my beer. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's
on being
awesome.
sober 3 years. And good choice on the Beast. I'm really upset that no one has mentioned the champagne of beers yet.
Miller High Life, huh?
Yeah, I used to love High Life. And how many times can you go to a bar and get that for $1 when I was like in my 20s?
Probably because it's not everybody's favorite beer.
It's the champagne of beers. Bud Light. Lauren must have the fighting spirit.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Yingling. I went through a Yingling phase in college.
You know what? I'll go with you on Yingling, but the black and tan is bleh. That's awful.
Big Fat Joint's my favorite beer. Okay. Beer, no matter what kind, flavor beer, they all taste like beer, exception Busch Peach.
Oh, Busch Peach is actually good. It's more wine cooler-esque.
Lockport Brewing in Bolivar has strawberry ale that I love.
Ooh, that sounds good.
My favorite beer is all beer. I drink it all. Got one for Stella. Stella's someone's favorite beer. Azima.
That's
wow. Good. Wow. Voodoo Ranger is spicy, but it's good heat.
Okay.
Good heat. Guinness. One for Guinness? That's a heavy beer, man.
Yeah.
Line and Kugel. You guys are all
those
over
are the
place.
shandies. That's like summer shandy. And
Look at this awesome palette this area has.
right? You guys are very refined. Your beer drinking.
That is your cue to call. We're giving away Carnival of Horrors tickets right now. The Stark County Fairgrounds, a 4-pack of tickets. Just give us a call right now. 330-450-9292. Your caller number 10. You will win 4-pack of tickets to the Carnival of Horrors. We're doing that right now. And for those of you listening, watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on X that haven't done it yet,
you might want to head over to the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Give it a like, comment, interact with the show. Brownie points for shares, but this is your last chance to get included. We're going to be pulling our very latest finalists for these OSU Penn State tickets in about 5-6 minutes. So hurry up. If you haven't done it yet, head over, do that, and it could be you. Never know.
Today's hit music, Q92.
For the past
I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
no,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Jake, you got a shout out?
I got to shout out Daddy David for taking me to Kalahari.
Nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out.
Did you call him Daddy David?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hold on. We're gonna pause the music on that
It
one.
wasn't just me.
We're gonna pause the music on that one. I'm gonna take a moment to process that. If you could all just talk amongst yourselves. Okay. I'll ask.
Did you share a room?
So you call Star's father, who is the father of your girlfriend. You refer to him as Daddy David.
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll be right back. All right. Okay. So, let's start here. Why?
Well, because his name's David, and
Okay.
Given.
Checks out.
he doesn't like to be called David. He likes to be called Dave. And then he also doesn't like when people say daddy. So one day I jokingly called
he doesn't.
one day
bet he doesn't.
one day I jokingly called him Daddy David, and then it stuck. And now he calls me Jakey Poo, and now it's just our thing.
Okay. Are you dating the
Oh,
father or the daughter at this point? What are we doing?
No.
What are we
Do
doing?
you do this exchange in public?
Sometimes.
Like you might have somebody coming to your house to investigate or asking to see your computer.
No.
Better clear that browsing history, Jake. What? How did that modem get in the microwave? That is weird. So you call him Daddy. You can say hello, Daddy David,
Yeah.
and he says to you, "Hello, what?"
Jakey Poo.
We'll be right back. Okay. All right. Okay.
I can't.
Well, I've got something to talk to the therapist about now. Okay. Hey, to each his own. Who am I to judge?
My stomach hurts.
Does he by chance own leather chaps?
No.
Q92, hello, who is this?
Hi, this is Haley.
Haley, where are you calling from this morning?
I'm out in Hartville right now.
All right, Haley, congratulations. You are caller number 10. You're the winner.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome, Haley. You and 3 friends are headed to the Carnival of Horrors at the Stark County Fairgrounds. Get ready for the scariest night of your life. Just tell everybody your favorite station sending you and your friends to Carnival of Horrors.
Q92.
Congratulations. Another winner here, Haley from Uniontown. We hooked up Waterloo, North Canton, Canton, and Uniontown today with prizes.
Look at that.
Or finalist spots. Now, before we get out of here, we got one more finalist spot to give away.
We do.
For the Penn State, Ohio State tickets. Now, again, we give these away Thursday. Today and tomorrow are your last chances to become a finalist with us, with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan at night. So if you're not a finalist yet, you've been waiting and waiting, I'm telling you, today and tomorrow's it.
Yeah.
So take these opportunities. Listen, keep Q92 on. Keep streaming us at Q92radio.com. When you hear that cue to call, be caller number 10 to get your name in the running, and maybe we'll call you on Thursday morning around 8 o'clock. But we got our latest finalist right now.
We do. Today it is Mary Beth Eckenrode. Mary Beth Eckenrode. Oh, it looks like she's trying to get her hubby to the game. Congrats, Mary Beth. We'll reach out and get your information, but you're our latest finalist for these Penn State, Ohio State tickets. For the game on Saturday, October 21st. We're going to have more chances for you guys tomorrow. Like Christian said, you can keep listening all day today to get included, so don't panic.
Thank you guys, as always, for joining us on the show today, whether you listened on your radio, whether you streamed us at Q92radio.com, or whether you watched along on Facebook, YouTube, or X. We truly appreciate you being part of the morning show every day. We don't care how you do it.
No.
We're just glad to have you.
That's right. We love when you wake up with us. Thank you.
Thank you guys, as always. Appreciate the phone calls, the text messages, the comments on social. Nicolina, your midday diva, is in here next. Keller in the afternoon after that, and Ryan at night, because we are your live and local radio station. We'll be back tomorrow morning to wake you up all over again. Your call Wednesday tomorrow, Hall of Fame tomorrow, more prizes, your final day to become a finalist tomorrow for Penn State, Ohio State. So a lot to do tomorrow as well. Jake, any last words before we leave?
No.
All right. Do your dragon one more time. There you go.
Oh, good job.
That's how you end it. Teddy swims, lose control. It's Q92.